Hello, hello.
People are gonna die.
He was looking. Dude.
See me your email on Discord?
Who cares if
I get a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, people are gonna.
What's the big deal? They're old anyway, right?
Thank you. Hello, chatters. Thank you. I did it just special for this episode 6 of Ruby Online. We've already encountered a wild celebrity on the street. How is it going?
It's going well so far.
It's going well. It's like hotter out than it was earlier.
It's nice today.
I know, it's pretty nice. Yeah. What is up, chat? How's everyone doing? So I'm just quickly going to get a Red Bull. Then we're going to set up on the laptop and we're going to go over all kinds of interesting content tonight. I'm going to walk to the store that way. What are you doing right now?
You have a cigarette?
Yeah. You know, I'm the cigarette fairy.
You going that way?
I'm going to I want to get like an edible too.
You going to the pack store?
No, it's like
the store over there, the shop?
Yeah. Because they give me a discount if I pay with cash sometimes.
That's good.
It just works like that.
Everybody's jealous at me.
Jealous for why?
Because I'm walking with you.
It's just a celebrity experience, you know?
See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I got flow.
And they're in chat, they're all jealous because I'm walking with you because you're a celebrity to them, especially for Mark Fusion if he's in chat. He's a big Fernando fan. Fernando always comes in with that positive energy.
Hi.
He's a local. He lives like pretty right on my block. So, and like me, he goes out and walks a lot. We're both very active, especially in this beautiful weather.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm just going to get my Red Bull because I need to pop off, people. It's been a day. Oh, it's been a weird day. Hence the title. Hence there is another gigantic, probably worse than the last time, issue with the methadone clinic. But we will get into all that. I need to get some Red Bull so I can organize my thoughts and make sure I'm not saying anything incriminating.
She's awesome. She's awesome. Look how she's saying. She's awesome.
Yep. You heard it from him, guys. Trying a new hairstyle.
My mom is praying for everybody, the whole world.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I never seen your mom around.
No, she don't come out.
She's more of an indoor mom.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Dave? What up, guys? How you doing?
It's a live stream.
I was going to say, you shouldn't do that. I'm going to keep the police.
Oh, they got the police. I'm flattered. You heard it here, chat. They think I'm the cops, not the criminal. That's what's up. That's called moving up, baby. Yes, I am off tonight. Thank God, because, I went beyond Joker mode in a way that's humiliating, and I would like to get the narrative straight from the horse's mouth instead of the fake news media narrative that I'm sure will be proliferating all over the boy clip sites. But yeah, this is worse than Mary. If you know, you know. Anyway, let me take a look at chat.
Let me get a drag of that. I want
to
say
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. This is my signature. I burn people. Did I not just burn you?
You didn't burn me.
Just being nice, I burned him.
I got the magic touch.
I got the magic touch. That's not the word, but trying to act normal. Trying to act normal in public. I don't know, chat. One's if the hair is a sleigh. Two's if it's an A. I can't really see it that well on the screen. All right, let me do a little vertical so I can see what chat is even saying right now. I'm planning on streaming for a while, and then I want to send the chat over on Ava's channel. She's debuting a documentary that she did not make. An anonymous person has been working on this for years, apparently. and they released the trailer for it that's already out on ABOT's channel. And then I forget what time, but it's, I believe in a few hours she'll be premiering it. And I don't know, I'm curious, no one's done like a real deep dive on these people since Shamu because they just kind of faded into irrelevancy. Even the whole like I'm gonna sue Keemstar thing, no one really cared. Oh, I keep forgetting to not get this. Yeah, look at you. They only had the fucking shorts. Can you believe that?
Shorts?
Yeah.
Where are we going over there?
Yeah. This one there. See that? So
Good thing you didn't work today, huh?
Thank God, dude.
Thank
Because
God.
I'm trying in my life in all ways, like act normal, be better, just so I can just live in the world.
Just
without,
like a normal person.
Yeah, just like a normal person.
Just live. Yeah.
And I've made great progress in that arena, but we had a big setback today. And I got really upset and I threw my iced coffee
At who?
at the ground.
Oh, yeah?
Thankfully, it was not at a human being. Even though I'm sure the Thorp spin will be just like when I was in a house scared, dropped a knife. I've never held a knife to anyone's neck. Also, I've never stolen from a person. I used to have like a moral loophole that it was okay to steal from huge corporations. And I went through a phase of like trying to be cool like that. But I've always had a pretty consistent moral foundation. Unlike the Thorps, who will just steal from a random woman who drops money. And that was the fact that they don't even know how revealing that is to the kind of people they are just kind of says it all. But whatever, we all know. We're all gonna find out if we don't know. What's up, JTO, Gamer, EAE? Or should I walk? King, dude, King, I saw Grace bitch you out. And it's like, whoa, like you literally are, she has 1 to 2 funders. I believe it's just Damius and Ryland sometimes. I don't know why she thinks it's a good like move to bitch out like the other people who would consider supporting her, but you know, because King's never even really been about, you know, he's navigated that situation, you know, to the best of his ability, and I try not to control what my chatters do. I think that's totally counterproductive and Keemstar like, and that's why they are a reflection of him. That's why they're obsessed with hating him. They hate themselves. Dude, we are going to get into the mystery surrounding Lolcow Rejects and what happened there. Parro apparently leaving. DDOG stole Rejects from Hurricane Parro. Like, and I listened to Parro fired up a stream on his own channel today. And I listened to that for a bit, and he seemed really defeated.
You know they robbing people at the ATM nowadays?
Bro, are you serious?
Food stamps. ATM, you know?
How depraved, man.
They ripping people off.
These are the end times.
Yeah.
You know, you can't trust nobody no more. Content overflowing. That's right. You guys are gonna be like, ooh, look at the moon. Very much like Gotham City.
$1.
Yo, what do you mean?
Huh? I need $2.
Hey, sample. Yeah, I might get changed when I'm in there. How about here? If you hold the stream while I go in.
Okay.
And just don't touch any of the buttons, but you'll see the chats as they
Okay.
go by. Like, you
All
can
right.
just read them right there. And that'll earn the $2, okay?
Great.
I'll give you like $5.
Wow, this is amazing. Awesome. This is great. Hey, everybody. How you doing, everybody? Kind of nervous. I don't like being live, but it's okay. It's all right. Smoking my cigarette. Nicotine fan. Nicotine fiend. Oh, my God. I need a cigarette, so I got one right now. Well, God bless the whole nation. The whole world. Amen. It's beautiful today. Oh my God. So good. So good out here. Awesome. Look at the birds flying. Okay. What's up, everybody? Yes. I'm here. I'm live. The show. Oh, okay. Oh. Wow. Nice. Okay. You know what? You know what's good about the trees? It gives everybody oxygen. We need more trees in the whole world. More trees. Imagine, okay. Oh my god. Oh, he sounds like Mike Tyson, she said. uh, pretty beautiful out here today.
Oh, thank you for holding the tab. Whoa, and it's popping. There's more people now that you were there. Could you see the?
Yeah, I've seen the comments, but since I don't know how to, like.
Yeah, it's tricky to do. But here's thank you for your services.
Okay, for me?
Yeah, and I just got these gummies. I don't know if you want one. They're like a weed gummy.
I'll try one. That's it.
I'm gonna eat like the whole bag.
Somebody said idiot. Somebody said idiot.
I'm sorry, dude. Dude, do you know what they call me? Crack whore.
Oh no, that's not nice.
See, they do it on purpose, not because they think that, but because they want to see you angry.
Angry, yeah.
I get a lot of trolls, so I'm sorry if anyone was saying that. Anyone who was saying that, especially if it was Pitchy Man Dan, can be timed out. Yeah.
Let me try it.
Alright,
This gonna give me high?
your dose?
Give me high?
I haven't tried it.
Gummies?
We're gonna get fucked up in this joint. We're gonna talk smack. We're gonna talk good things also. Guess who hit me up to maybe do a collab in South Carolina? Savage Live Media. The bitches, we're gonna be rolling deep. So if that weird ass incest punani bitch wants to follow us to South Carolina, I think she's gonna be outnumbered. But I don't want to. I literally don't. These people are so socially retarded. Just to be crystal clear, I want those people nowhere near me in actual physical space. Online, it's fun, they're like horror lolcows going back and forth. But I think it's a reasonable boundary to say, like, don't. Just because I think I won't be able to control my reaction, just like at the clinic, I had an uncontrollable reaction once I would reach a certain emotional state, and it would just be unfortunate. Or, I don't know, maybe it'd be doing the world a favor, who knows. Maybe that was my purpose. Maybe that's my mission.
Do they sell juice here? Trying to drink?
Yeah, they got drinks. I'm gonna head back.
Where you going?
Just back that way, or I'll wait for you. Walk. Who the fuck said idiot? I hate you so much. Dude. I have a little thing in my hair. I didn't know what to do with my hair. But I didn't want to wear a hat. I don't know. I don't fucking know, Dan. You suck. I hate you.
Come on. You ready?
Who said idiot?
Somebody. I don't know who.
Oh! Alright, time out. Bye, Foreman. Bye, Foreman. You fuck with Fernando, you fuck with me, bitch. I'll show you, idiot. I don't know. Another kamikaze fault. Yes, I like self-filting. I am into that shit, bitch. You know what's funny is I asked Grok how to. I was in like a really narcissistic state today. And I was like asking Grok how it would describe me.
Ooh, I like your tattoos.
Thank you.
Let me see, let me see. Nice. Skeleton?
Yeah, it's
Dinosaur.
like a coyote skeleton. A lot of people think dinosaur. I got a lot of these like in my 20s. Just kind of.
I gotta give me one, but I don't got money to do me one.
Dude, me neither. But until right recently, I'm starting to have some money.
I mean, because nowadays you gotta pay money to have a tattoo and they're expensive.
Yeah, it's like
Because it's not easy because of the skin. All depends where you want the tattoo. They charge you as much as they want because they know how much they charge. And if I want a Chicago board on the back.
Oh,
right here on the back.
That I heard the back hurts though. It does too. Wait, check out. Oh yeah, here you can just.
Your energy drink.
I'm wearing. I couldn't find my normal like everyday shoes that I wear.
Come on. Ready? I'll hold you to drink.
Couldn't find my normal everyday shoes, so I'm wearing. This thing happened with my brother's ex. She was like, would sometimes come over and be like drunk and like come in my room to be like drunk and weird.
Hi, Daddy.
Oh, he's just little one. Oh, precious.
One leg. She lost one leg.
Oh, she looks very happy.
Yeah, she's happy.
She's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, she's like, I don't know what yours. She is. You four-legged freak. Very cute.
Oh, remember I told you to save these for me?
Oh, the cans?
Yeah, my friend picked some up at your over there at your house.
Dude, yeah, I did some cleaning and yeah, it was a lot of Red Bull cans.
Picked up like 2 bags.
You're really exposing me out here. He said 2 bags of Red Bull cans. God damn. I want the people to think I'm clean, skinny, original, and reasonable with money and substance. See, like, sometimes I go to the strip club to pay to get blue balls.
I want to go with you to the strip club. I want to go. I haven't been to strip club for years.
I find that to be a little depressing.
No, it's nice. I like the strip club.
The last time I went to a strip club, it was with this guy, Hormaxer, but I didn't have any money at the time. When we flew out to Vegas, I had $100 of my own money. Like, I put my life in the hands of chat, and they carried me, baby.
I used to go to the strip club with my boss.
Really? That seems inappropriate.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, my co-workers, we used to go to the strip clubs. We used to go to the bars everywhere. We used to go to clubs everywhere.
Yeah, I used to go clubbing. I'm too old for that shit.
I used to go to Bando. I used to go to Meriden strip club. I used to go to Burlington strip club, Burlington Turnpike strip club, everywhere. I used to go everywhere. I used to go to Mohegan Sun. I used to go to Foxwoods.
Oh, yeah.
I used to go to Atlanta City. I went to Washington, D.C.
Well, maybe we can chat. We can make it happen. A Mohegan Sun trip, something a little.
Have you ever been to Six Flags?
Yeah, I like Six Flags.
I like Six Flags. I've been to Six Flags like 25 times.
25? That's a lot. I've been to Disney World, I think, like 3 times.
I thought that was going to be like Disney World. No, never.
Yeah,
I want to go.
I've done there as an adult a couple times. Dude, I wanted to try these.
Those scooters.
Yes. Everyone is riding these scooters. It's like, they look super fun. They look super fun, but y'all know I'm like a safety nut and I don't have a helmet right now. But I would, I don't know, on like a street that's not that busy, but people just drive so crazy. Super crazy. Dang, never a dull moment. Are we getting runs? Oh, oops. Am I walking into traffic? Anyway, what's up, chat? So I'm gonna go be stationary. I know you guys don't like when I'm, on the go because I'm a little shaky, but I'm gonna be on the laptop looking at clips, talking about what happened at the clinic and trying to analyze, like, I just want to write down exactly what happened and try to figure out why that happened and Like, it's a situation where I thought I could get arrested or 5150, so I just left really quickly.
Come on, let's go.
It's another day in Rubyland.
I like your boots. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is what I was gonna show the
Nice.
chat. So when my brother's ex would like kind of be intoxicated and come in my room at the end of the night, one night she like saw these shoes of mine, and I don't know if you guys have ever known one of those. And those people who like see something that you own that they love, and they're like, oh, "Can I have this? I love. Can I have this? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in love. I need this." So that happened, and she was like, "Listen, I'll trade you." It was like these cute pair of like heels I had, and I didn't really wear them that much. It was like when I went back to restaurants, I wasn't doing any like camp stuff. I wasn't going out clubbing or anything. And she was wearing these like brand new pair of Doc Martens. So we'll do a shoe cam because they are brand new, but I'm just wearing them for this little walk to break them in. And I, like I said, could not buy them. I know this is riveting content. Check it. I can't. That shoes getting fucked up. Oh wait, no, they're just. Oh wait, this one is. Can you see it? I like it.
Nice.
But I definitely, my feet would be bleeding if I took these on like a longer walk.
Who has blue eyes in your family? Your mom or your dad?
That's from my mom's side.
Oh my god, that's beautiful eyes you got.
Thank you. I get a lot of compliments on my eyes, and so does my brother and my mom.
You know, blue is my almost favorite color. Because green, blue is my favorite color.
Nice.
Two colors. My favorite is blue and green.
I'm like that too. I have like two colors that'll be tied. For a long time, it was purple and teal. But I just landed on purple, and I haven't revisited the color question, the CQ, in like a while.
Your hair color is like a what? Like a red?
It's like auburn, like
auburn?
reddish right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know if this hair clipping is adding.
I like that color.
Thank you.
It matches your skin.
Thank you.
Yeah. You headed home?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take
going.
this stream and bring it
Wait
on
for
the
me.
laptop.
Let me get 2 tickets.
All right.
All this.
Okay. All right, we're almost home, guys, and then I'm gonna be a little more structured, and we'll go over the incidents of the day. Dude, yeah, why? Like, this is like with the patience thing. It's like, you guys don't understand for people who are just like, they're not streamers. They're not totally hazed and desensitized to it. And they're like, it's really jarring the first time you get like attacked online for no reason. It can really fuck with you. I remember crying the first night I got like a hate video made about me on like a huge channel that had like 100K subscribers, like back during the pandemic days. And yeah, I definitely cried, but then like my technique going forward is just like to admit it and just try to be better and try to connect, and that mode of existence ended up being really fruitful for me. And that's why I've turned a lot of conflicts into long-standing collaborations. Unlike the Thorps, who turn short collaborations into long-standing conflicts. Like I do the opposite. Because sometimes you can have a conflict and talk it out and be stronger from it, but the way that Thorps do conflict, it's just a really like obvious power struggle like thing about trying to like dominate you in the conversation and humiliate you every time. And that's why, even though there's some, you know, I have enjoyed conversation with them, it always devolves into some weird power thing and like attacks. They're just feral. You know, I don't think they're gonna make it in any kind of like people forward career, because they've had so many big breaks, and you know, it just always ends up back to the same like 80 abuse fetishists, and then like the confused people who come and go.
Hey, how you doing, my friend? You too, thank you. Pretty.
Thank you. I love this bitch. So y'all see how it is when you're young, skinny, rich bitch. Huh? Is it called niche or a niche, bitch? Mm.
You got something
I
in
just
your
wanted
hair.
to say a racial slur. Oh. Oh. My God, right now. Her shadows.
I'm gonna take you out to eat. Watch.
I'm celibate. I'm married to God, but
No, I'm
as
saying I'm
friends,
taking out to eat. To eat.
to eat. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said fuck. My bad.
No, I didn't say
I'm just
that.
kidding. All right. Well, this is my stop. Thanks for
Listen,
accompanying me and saying
I need
hi
your
to the
number.
chat.
So write the number down. So you give me your number.
Do you have the same one?
No, they stole my phone again.
Bro,
That's the second
this is why I'm afraid to get a bike. This is why I'm afraid to have anything that's like
I
valuable.
can't have nothing. They steal everything from me.
That's how I feel. Thank you. I feel validated right now.
Anyways, when you have a chance, write it down and give it to me.
All right. I'll write it and have it on me for next time. All right. See ya.
I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right. See ya.
Hang out around next time.
All right. Okay. Let's go. Just bear with me while I do this transition part where I have to go inside. See ya. What did he say? Kick nuts. All right. See you later. Bye. All right. Talk to you later. Okay. Oh shit! I didn't even see we got a dono. Hey, PTSD man, I saw your comment on X. Sorry to boast your comments. Bye. That's so cute. He likes doing all this streaming stuff because no one else does right now. I've lost several friends, so witnessing your recovery is good stuff. You got this. Thank you so much. I mean, it truly is life or death. And like, I had this huge freak out at the clinic. I might have to go to a new clinic. And of course, in my head, I'm like, you know what? Fuck these people. I'm gonna go just like get drugs and relapse and die. You know, like it's like that accomplishes anything. But thankfully, I have nothing at my house. I just want to. And if I have to go to a new clinic, I have to go to a new clinic. It is what it is. I don't know what it is about me that's so much worse than every other junkie there. But we'll get into it because it was pretty bad. I don't know what this means. I don't know what's wrong with me. And tried therapy, and that bitch fired me too. So it's just us chat. It's just us chat. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. We're gonna get to the top of it. All right. Let's transition to the laptop. All right. All right. All right. Woo. All right, chat. I'm sweating. Today was hard. Waking up in severe opiate withdrawal and then Ubering to the clinic. Let me just say it. While I was at the clinic, I have tons of extra methadone bottles. This is known to be true about me, is that I have tons of extra methadone bottles because I was going down my dose. Can you see me? I'm so sorry right now. But so I was going down rogue, so I had like all these extra bottles, and I don't take them on the days that they say. So I had a bottle that they had given me on Friday that still had liquid in it. And you have to bring the bottles back. So I brought the bottle back, but there was liquid in it. And because of that, and I explained, like, I'm sorry, like, sometimes I grab, like, the wrong bottle, and I have these other things, but since the date on it, anyway, it's too complicated to explain if you don't know how methadone works. But basically, they said I was mismanaging my dose again, even though I've been taking exactly what they say. All that happened is I had some methadone left over in my bag. That's it. I'm taking exactly what they give me. I'm trying to go down. I'm not doing anything weird with my dose, but just having any, they threw the fucking book at me. I was going in today to start getting weekly bottles, and I was so excited because, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of stress getting to the clinic and back and making it to work and just trying to make everything work. And it was, I was just excited that I finally got like the bottles back, and it seemed like everything was on like the right track. So it's just a stupid mistake, and I didn't handle their response very well. That's when I freaked out. I'll tell you what happened. What happened? Yeah, so some real bitch ass fucking counselor came out, and the bitch ass fucking woman who dispenses it, who didn't even need to do all this, you know, they made this huge fucking deal about it, made me wait to talk to the bitch ass counselor. In the moment he said that, like, yeah, you're not, he was just like, oh, and she was like, so the woman dispensing medicine was like, oh, so should I give her weekly? And he said, no. Oh no, she's not getting weekly. She's coming back every day. And just like the glee in which he said it, I couldn't believe it. And I threw my iced coffee at the ground. I just started screaming. Like, it was really bad. And then, like, I was rampaging out. I threw my fucking iced coffee and was just screaming. I don't even know what. I threw my iced coffee just on the ground. And then they have these buckets of condoms, and it was like the only thing around that I could pick up and throw. This is so stupid. My life, it could not get dumber. So in my impotent rage, I grabbed the bucket of condoms and I just threw it everywhere, and I kicked the chairs and I ran the fuck out. I didn't get my dose. I didn't get any bottles because I knew I had some at my house. My phone died, so I couldn't get an Uber or anything. So I just walked crying home. And the freak out I had just now was, I would say 100 times worse than what Mary fired me for at the other clinic. So I'm looking into my options for that. But it's just annoying because I've just been, I don't know, things have been going better. I've been on a good track. I've been clean for a year, like, and you know, I'm really excited about this trip. And it was just really easy that, like, I could just have my bottles ready, and there's no options here. I was like, what are my options? Because I would have to go into like a facility to just get off of it. So I was even considering that, but I was like, whatever, I don't have to decide right now. I'm just going to go home. I'm just going to go home and just take the methadone that I have. And then, I don't know, just try to figure out what to do next. So the options are that I can either, there are other clinics. They're even further away. They're in different towns. It's just, you know what's funny though is, like, when I was actively using crack and fentanyl, I was getting a 2-week supply, no problem. Like, when I was actively on drugs spiraling, that's when they gave me all of the privileges. It just feels like the moment I'm really trying to do things the right way. They just... I don't know, whatever. Let me take these fucking shoes off. They're hard to take off. I have to take up, set up by the fucking laptop. So yeah, I and it scares me that I get that out of control. Like I was screaming like a banshee. Like it was insane. It was insane. I was screaming and throwing things like a child. Like it's that can't happen. So dumb. But whatever, onwards and upwards. It is what it is. I'm sorry, it's so hard to like. It's so hard to see the comments, so I feel like I can't even see what chat's saying. I just want to get on my fucking stupid laptop, and then we'll get into whatever the fuck I'm gonna do now. Hallelujah. Also, we are dual streaming to Kick. So what's up, Kick people? I have to fix my makeup too. Actually, maybe I know. Whatever. Who cares? All right. I need this Red Bull. Oh, in other news, I included a comment. I included a little comment I saw of someone. Actually, not just one comment. Not just one comment. Whew. And Bella asked my daily dose. Right now, I'm on 45 milligrams. 40 milligrams. Down from, I was on 120. And I'm going to be jumping down to 35 next. But I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't even know if I'm allowed at this clinic anymore. So I'm worried if I go back, they're going to be like, oh, here she is. Like, arrest her. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I look like a fool. What the fuck? I need a hairbrush so I can try to make myself look normal. What the fuck? Dude, nothing is anywhere ever where like would make sense. Here we go. Alright, we're switching. We are so switching. I don't know why I'm in a black square, but it's fitting for the mood. Feeling a little dark. Here we go, bitch. Ha, bitch. Ha. I don't know which one's through me. They're both through me. Anyway. I told y'all how it was going to be. I said it in the title. And I was going to do like a schizo, like running around rant kind of style, but I feel like it's better and I can have more quality content, and I can easily switch into like having people call in or looking at other content or reacting to like pictures or clips I have uploaded. Any updates on Jimmy? Did you go to his funeral? So Jimmy did fake his own death after being figuratively slaughtered by me. And the other people who found out that he completely manipulated us. And yeah, this dude asked me to film his death. It got deep. His story was like a part of the early days of LOL Angels. And yeah, so it was such a bummer, you know, and that's part of the reason why we're on hiatus. We're just like, need to refigure things out. And like, we've learned so much. Part of me wants to do a name change. Some people have been recommending that. Even though I love LOL Angels, so I don't know. All right, hopefully I don't look as much like a grease pig. But anyway, so someone talked to his mother. Someone talked to his mother and confirmed that he is in fact A-okay. So no, he's not dead. No. Silly. Look, my eyebrows are too sparse. I need more makeup. I need more makeup. Although, so I want to show you guys a trailer for a movie that's premiering on ABOT's channel. He's waiting to strike again. Dude, he's probably already has a fake name and storyline. His story was actually so unbelievable the more that you actually think about it. All right, we can check out Lolcow live. Dude, when I try to explain this, like I was trying to catch Cam Dog up. Sometimes he'll ask me like, "Oh, so what have you been up to online?" Or I'll come in and I'm like I'll have that like blowout with Grays and a rage quit, and then just go straight into work, you know, and and have to try to act normal and be sociable. But if someone asks me, I will pop off. But it's been a surreal time. I showed him the OPC Don clip. I believe they started a stream today, where they're like, I don't know, they're gonna do this is like a thing they do after like a big depressive period. They're gonna be like, why do we struggle on our channel? It can't be anything we do. Why do we pick the wrong people? The reason they struggle is because they're actually incapable of genuine self-reflection. I do believe that. That's the only thing that makes sense, is that they can't access sense. They don't have sense-making faculties at work, and they don't have any kind of meaningful or active social input, or process of understanding and creating relationships with others. They fail at it in every way. Their whole family hates them. Everyone they've ever interacted with, has only negative things to say. Yet they literally I don't know. It's so strange. Dude, he said he was hiding from LCL's boring. Yeah, they did like a work meeting or something. I have issues. I'm not desperate. Your nerd. She looks hot to me. All pale. Much younger. Yes, believe it or not, people. To some people, there is a niche market that has an appreciation for the Ruby visual. There is a market there. Unfortunately, I am celibate. Unfortunately for them. But I appreciate people appreciating me. What I don't appreciate, bro, someone will be gifting subs or donating or even just saying hello or complimenting, and chat will attack them. Also, Foreman, get your fucking ass up here. Get your ass up here and tell me why you bullied Fernando for no reason. What is wrong with you people? You're so, don't you understand? That's just you being cruel for no reason. Where if there's no punchline or joke, it's just like, oh, guys, have you ever heard this one? It's the sad man who was cruel to the other sad man. But ching. That's Radio Foreman for you. Oof, indeed. I used to think that too, but it's almost like it's gotten worse. Like her faculties, her mind. There was some hope in LA, but it's been bad. What? Anyway, so let me show you guys this trailer and let me show you some exciting comments. So Savage, who is known for being in the Lolcow universe, the Lolcow Queens, and she's had a successful channel for years. She has very strong support. You'll see if you ever watch Lolcow live and you see the pirate flags in chat. Keem's trying to co-opt that, which is I guess is kind of clever, but that's for Savage, and they're pretty anti-Keem, which is cool. And she lives in the South, and she expressed an interest in wanting to meet up with us. I would love to interview her, to hear what it was really like at Fat Camp, because there's all kinds of like the allegations and weird shit just keep like, you know, reverberating out into this like fucked up little universe. Savage, I love Savage too, and she was too good for that universe, and she doesn't need that universe. You know, I think it was probably just a smart move to just write it as long as it went and then leave, kind of like how I did, except I was kicked out. Yes, but just to be clear, Ava did not make this documentary. It was made by an anonymous person. And they had expressed interest to a couple people about hosting this video. I had talked to them for a minute, but at the time I had just done so much Thorp content and I needed like a mega break from it. AKA like 5 days. Yeah, just because she has bounced back in before, but I mean, this might just be who she is. You know, I've only been observing her for a couple of years and it seems to have only been going down. There was like some moments where it was like almost coming back, but just the lack of self-reflection. Like it would be so easy for her. Like if you're going to be like a liar and a petty thief and whatever the fuck you guys do, why not just lie and say like, oh my God, I got away from my dad. Look, I'm in an apartment that he doesn't live in, and just have him in the other room. And she would make so much, like you're already a liar. Like Ben is so insecure and so attention seeking that as a 50 whatever year old man pushing 60, he feels the need to insert himself in front of his 22-year-old daughter. Much like Keemstar, he is chasing lost youth. And I hope I'm trying to move away from that. I've definitely am the puella eterna, as Carl Jung would say. But I'm trying to mature and blossom and integrate into a fully functioning person who's contributing back to the world and not a net negative. I forget what I was just about to pull up. I was going to pull up a picture for something. South Carolina bitches. It's looking like it's going to be in like May, probably like, I don't know, like the 16th or something. So mark your calendars, get ready. It's still surreal to me that this is happening. We've gotten a huge amount of support off the bat, and I'm blown away by it. And it's looking like we're in for some really epic collabs. So far we've got Savage Live Media. So far we've got a potential DDOG collab. How fucking keen would that be? And maybe even Prancess. Who knows? Who knows? Speaking of Prancess, I will be attending PronCon this September in Austin. Get ready. Yeah. The only way to improve in life sometimes is you have to get real about where you're at. And sometimes people don't function too well and they have to start somewhere to get better. So I try to be ruthlessly realistic to myself, you know. And that's why I appreciate some of the chat roasting. It keeps me humble. For the love of God, no promises. I mean, I don't think he was really expressing interest to go, but because we wanted to just be us, but we think it would be fun to do collabs over there. So not necessarily have someone else like stay in the Airbnb or be there the full time. But while we're there, we're curious who else is there. But we have absolutely zero interest in collaborating with the Thorps whatsoever. And it will end badly for them if they come anywhere near me. But it looks like, you know, they already lost YouTube monetization. The KCIP thing, that's barely hanging on by a thread. And then there's Damius. So it's a lot to play with just to, I mean, I'm flattered. She thinks I'm really worth it. Like, you did all that for Keemstar, I get it. But to do it for me? Like, I didn't realize that you were expecting our little girls trip to be pulling the same numbers as Lolcow Back Camp. But apparently you find it worthy of the same amount of interest because you are a sad little bitch. Ruby, promise me you'll get through this rough patch because you'll be beacon of life. Absolutely. I have not a doubt in my mind. I hadn't, even today, total freak out. That's what scares me, is my emotional outbursts that occasionally happen like that. You know, I was already in methadone withdrawal, so that's never really going to set you for a good. Oh, speaking of, that's the topic for today's Lolcow Live is Boogie's Boogie's tramadol withdrawal. Yay, let's torture the withdrawing person who's already obese and looks like he's going to have a heart attack. That sounds like a great idea. Why does Keem want Boogie to die? Does anyone know? It seems kind of dark. But, you know, narcissists, they are confused. They believe their own, like, confabulations about reality and just blend it all together and just live in, you know. And all reality is, like, a hologram projected by your consciousness. So they're really just experiencing it super different. And I'm just really fortunate that my reality somehow it links up with the general reality more than there does. More than that, bitch. All right, let's see this. I did a lot of uploading shorts and whatnot today. Keeps doing the intro again. Why? Bro, oh, thank you for letting me know. Everyone, please don't hesitate to ever let me know if I miss a donation or something, because, you know, I'm a small channel, so each donation really means the world to me, and I want people to know that, you know. I want to be like, ugh. And I know what it feels like. I've definitely, like, I like supporting channels too, you know, and I've definitely donated or got a membership or done something, and then it got ignored. And it's like, you know, it's not on purpose, but it still hurts. But now that I am a streamer, I know, like, you guys see me right now, but you can't tell if I'm looking at a tab that's not this tab. You know, sometimes if I'm pulling up YouTube, I'm not even seeing chat, you know. Thank you so much, Rainy. I really appreciate that. I've been, you know, trying to level up, and chat's been supporting me in that. So, wow, typical Jeremy. Oh, thank you so much. Holy shit. Oh, double whammy. We had a $10 from Static, my bitch, one of my favorites. Oh, they sent little angel wings. Can we get some angel wings in the chat for Static? And then we got one. I don't want to say your name, but it's Rainy. It says, love you, Rainy. So, you know, you are amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, let me try to find this thing. Cover Cyrex's antics. Yeah, you guys, this is a pretty unstructured stream. There's a couple things I was going to look at, but I'm open to suggestions, clips, if there's anything I've been missing lately, because I'm just going to be here eating my gummies and chilling. And I'm going to try to make it at least until like before the premiere of Ava's video, and then maybe send the chat into that to give it a boost. Make it a little boost that I can. Always want to be isolated. Yeah, it's a weird thing. White people are super neurotic. Whites and Asians are neurotic as fuck. Whatever's going on in Asia that's bad for mental health, you're going to see it in America like 7 years later. Oh, no, I dropped one. Oh, that's like a piece of it. Hopefully these aren't like really strong. Or I mean, hopefully they aren't. Much like my methadone that they were so pissed about, I'm eyeballing it. Sorry. All right. Ava the G. Ava also always pumping out awesome content. Unironically, if I didn't know her, if I wasn't friends with her, I would be subbing the fuck out of her channel, watching the fuck out of her content. And it's so amazing, you know, that we just stumbled upon each other and have these similar interests and things and have been able to collaborate, you know. There's a fan going, but I am a little sweaty just from going up and down the stairs and stuff. Got those notifications on, baby. Here we go. You can tell from the trailer, they put a lot of work into it. Glenn Lawrence School of Journalism.
The death of comedy lasted 6 years.
As long as you treat that girl good, I give her back
Massive
sometimes.
confusion.
Strife.
It's strife
And
stress.
stress. Some would say insanity.
6 years. That's a lot of days of insanity.
But one man is determined to bring comedy back.
Oh, he's back there! Oh my God! I disavow.
Nobody said it would be easy.
If you listen to a narcissist closely enough, if you decipher the words that they're saying, a lot of times they'll confess on you and telling you what they're going to do. What
they're accusing you of is pretty much what
That's
they're
one
doing.
way that they will tell on themselves is by just literally covering up with a joke. They will just definitely make a funny, unfunny joke or sarcastic joke or create a hypothetical situation where they're doing something heinous to you and getting away with it.
Dude.
But they feel like they told.
This is what Ben does all the time. It's like you can confront them over anything. They'll be like, well, how about this? What if in this hypothetical situation where everything was pushed to the extreme, wouldn't you act differently then? Ooh, I know what's wrong with you. It's something related to your childhood. The parental influence. I can fix you even though I'm not allowed to even talk to most of my kids and can't stop raping and beating them. Turning pretty bitches ugly one punch at a time. Give it up for Ben Thorp.
Once they say it like that, once a narcissist tells you in that way, just like they can tell you and cover it with a joke, they feel like they told you. That's them confessing to you. As it is, yes, it's a joke.
Shocker.
Quote unquote. But that is them in their minds confessing to you.
This is all the time.
It'd be so hilarious for an older man. Take this like sort of broke. I think it'd be hilarious. Take this sort of like broken but like hot chick and just be like, or his daughter, for example, and be like, you know, I'm here for you. I'm like a teacher figure. Let's read the Bible, and then to be like, I think one of the things might be like that you're just, a little frigid. You're a little, out of touch with your body, and I can help you with that, but like, kind of make her ask you, beg for you, to like, and be like, well, I mean. Sometimes really the only way you can overcome this stuff is through like, actual sort of like practice.
Yeah.
And, sucking your daddy's dick.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
And I'm not qualified, but maybe you should see someone about that. And, but I actually think talking can only get you so far. There are ways in which you can kind of like discover things about.
I mean, that can happen, but sometimes it amplifies
the best person
like
to do
negative
that with is someone you
emotions.
trust. But
I'm not suggesting.
you don't think that'd be hilarious? I think he's looking hilarious. The guy's just looking at like.
So the whole
Just
thing is
pop
just to
a
get
nut.
her
He's
pants.
just looking to drop a load.
So
but
evil.
he's like just this guy who just wants to spend a lot of time doing this. So he just dismantles this bitch and he drops a load. He's like, bitch. Sorry.
It's the comedy event of the summer. Ben Thorp.
Who isn't? He lacks
entire
social
channel, it turned
skills.
out, was like an elaborate scheme that I planned from the beginning, just to like whitewash my sexual abuse of you. It's like perfect.
Yeah, what
right?
if?
Grace Thorp.
Body count? Do you guys have a calculator?
Okay, so what about before puberty?
Does getting molested count? Because then 1, 2, 3. How many? Does rape count? Okay.
Grace.
1. Okay.
So edgy.
No, but my point.
Can you believe they still actually like? I'll just never understand if they are knowledgeable that they're doing evil, spreading evil. Everything they do is kind of like rooted in evil intentions and behavior. I just wonder how much of it they're aware of, because they still unironically with their full chest will say that they're doing God's work. It's like that's why they like rationalize it. And Sam Backman's done a good video about how narcissists, once they've experienced like extreme exposure and mortification, are exposed as total losers. They fuck, I forgot what I was just got distracted. Fuck. Backman's always on it. He's always on it. But he's also apparently a subject on Reddit of people disliking him for being a narcissist. And he also does a similar thing. As soon as he comes in the conversation, he has to get the upper hand and just like subtly get little sadistic jabs in, That's how they get pleasure. And it can feel like a pressure release. Like they actually become so addicted that they feel like this buildup of pressure that they need to release by engaging in antisocial behavior. For example, before I ever met them, they actually did come to Yale and they spent hours spitting all over it and just saying mean things, which I would have thought was cool when I was like a young, like anarchist who hated God and people. But for a middle-aged man and his daughter wife. Hey, oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, Braceface96 was my webcam model name, which I did on and off. There's all kinds of gnarly content of me doing adult content so that I could buy drugs. It's cool stuff. So shout out to you. But there were, it wasn't all bad. I actually there were some like genuine formations of some kind of like weird mutual parasocial relationship there too. But it's not for me anymore. But yeah, shout out to you. Probably one of my stalkers. Who is it here?
I literally did kill that nigga. Okay, yeah, and then there was.
Oh, I was gonna say they had like to cope with this like extreme exposure and mortification. They'll like concoct this new identity for them, where they're so hated and misunderstood because they are the truth tellers. They have a lock and a real perception, accurate perception of truth, and they're conveying it to the world. And this wicked world hates them for being God's soldiers. Not sure we're selling your panties and upskirts and stealing from people and being a sadist and treating every person you interact with like human shit, not to mention lying. Like, Ben is even literally much like a Satanist. He got offended once if I asked him when the last time he read the Bible was. And it was like out of concern because for me, I read the Bible as a source of comfort. I just do. I find comfort in it. Millions of people have. I don't know why that's so hard to believe. And seeing that he's a person who claims to be of faith, I thought he was apparently a teacher involved in some kind of theology somehow. Can't imagine it really, but I'm sure it was Kino. Anyway, so look at that self-satisfied, dumb little face. So they really do. They live out this fantasy that's why they're for a greater cause than themselves, and they're so above everyone, and they have this direct line with God. And I believe that Grace believes this too, and that's part of the brainwashing. It's part of it is spiritual abuse, which is common with religious, malignant, narcissistic men like Benjamin Thorp. Bro, King, you supported this enterprise for so long, and I try not to be judgmental, whatever, but like it's not a typical like, oh, I don't like this content creator. It's like they're actually sadistic, evil people. That's unfortunate because they used to have some visual presentation, some oomph, some confidence, there's something there, and it's just disappearing so quickly. And it's like this really fast karma that I just don't know how I am so fortunate sometimes that the people who like relentlessly try to make my life a living hell are just like just falling off so hard. Their visuals it's like night and day who they looked like fucking last year. Bro, the plot was always evil, dude. Do you want to look at their early stuff? It was always evil. And I get maybe you were partaking in chemical substances, but like you're lost, man, if you ever thought that there was a plot there that made sense. But I get like people thought, and this is why I met up with them, and people, even patients, thought this. They're just rage baiting, and just because they do rage bait sometimes doesn't mean they're not actually horrible people. Ben is on film physically attacking his children multiple times. Grace is on film dragging her mother by the hair, and even recently uploaded some random video of the mom without the mom's consent that they found in an iCloud, and had a great laugh about how the mom was trying to keep the family together and be a better mother. Like, they get genuine laughter from that, and that's why they're going to fail. And a lot of people are enjoying the downfall, but there is that part of me, like, even when I'm reading the Bible and it's like, oh, all the evil people are going to burn in hell, like, I still feel bad for them. Like, the people in general, it's with them, it's they're barely registering as human beings at this point.
That was literal.
Does rape count?
And then
It's getting molested count.
So
as a body?
edgy. Yeah, if you guys just like joke and admit it, like constantly. Even though Grace then acts like, it's, I hate the woman. I used to work with my dad.
6 years of insanity.
Do you know why it's 6 years and not 23 or however the fuck old this is? Do you know why it's 6 years? Because that's how long they've been dating! That's when he got with Grace and they turned against Courtney and tortured her for a long time and continued to do everything in their power to make her life and the other kids' lives a living hell. And they even tried to manipulate one of the other kids to leave school and come be like an IP2 reject streamer with them to make less than minimum wage split between two people. Yet they have the audacity to think they can give out advice on family, on streaming, on what, dude? They failed at everything. Hey, I actually just talked to Lynx recently. Once I get my passport, hell yeah. I would fucking love to go to Canada. But I had to reorder my birth certificate, so. Hey, what's up? Well, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in Ruby Land, so thank you for joining us. Alrighty. He said before he feels safer in prison than being with his crazy little daughter wife, which is funny. I'm not watching John Oliver. Not watching John Oliver. Oh, great. Oh, great. Let's see what's going on in. Keemstar squeezes fans out of every penny. Pretends the world is ending. All right, let's see what Lebrowski's up to. Oh, I want to see what happened on the rest of trivia, too. I want to check out this. Nice. Yes, I think this is a life-changing, heartwarming, enjoyable, inspiring, calming, informative, and useful. Yes. Oh, wait. Let me see when Ava's video is uploading. The premiere for the full video. I forget how long it is, but it's, I think, decent sized. Okay, so it premieres at 10:30 my time. Shit, that's in like 4 hours. I'm not gonna get that long. Oh, maybe I will. Who knows? 9:30. Well, we're all in different time zones, bish. So is the Canada thing the same trip as the South Carolina trip? No. No, the Canada trip, that was just something we had started talking about, and unfortunately we instantly ran into the obstacle that none of us has passports, and me and I think in Ava were under the impression that we're going to meet on the US side, but there was a miscommunication there, and so it just literally can't happen until we all have like up-to-date passports. But in the meantime, summer's flying by, and y'all know I need to meet Lo, so I made plans to meet up with Lo, and then I was like, yo, let's throw Ava in the mix, you know? And Ava was like, I would love to go to South Carolina. So it just so happened, you know? I know people are looking for any way to, like, you know, try to tear us apart. She looks better with her hair up. People say that, but I just often feel differently. But my hair feels, like, hot right now. Lebrowski was gooning to Keem and Brantley's friend. It was funny. Let's switch it up. Okay, so everyone, let me drop the link to this so you don't have any fucking excuses, because I'm going to be in the chat, no doubt. And Ava, I believe, will be at work while this is premiering, so I will be the hype person in chat, I think. There's a link I just posted for the video. Also, what's up, people? On Kick, I am dual streaming, but I have no idea what's going on over there. Ava in South Carolina. We were like miles away. We'd like Ruby. We'd smell it. What? What is there to smell? Oh my god. I met Ava in person. She was awesome. You guys are crazy. Wait, there's a comment. Thank you, TJ. I appreciate that. And I was praying really hard when I walked home. And I knew, just so you guys know, it's not anywhere in my brain to relapse. I have no desire. I'm not fighting a desire to use fentanyl. There is no desire. God took that away from me. Hallelujah. Crack? Not interested. Okay? And I've been going strong with that for 2 years now, except for one day when I was like heartbroken and shattered, but still. So I have 1 consecutive year clean, and I've gone way down on my methadone, and at no point have I had a desire to use. And that it hasn't come, but I have had emotional regulation issues that I need to, that just cannot be on the table to happen, or I will get arrested or go 5150 again. It's true. I truly feel like I was healed in that way. And however that came into being, and it's not like it's in my social circle. My friends never did this stuff. It was truly a fluke that it came back into my life through an ex. And that's why I'm celibate. I just need to be so solid before I do anything like that. Even sex, even romance. I don't want anything heartbreak. And also just I'm just over it. I'm celibate, actually. Anyway, don't miss out the premiere. I dropped the link for that. Let's see. Boogie may be 5150. He probably fucking should be. And it's evil to make entertainment out of the psychological torture of a man in withdrawal. Boogie's very mentally ill, addicted to fucking drugs, and self-harming to get by. It's sick. He's just a weird little fucking Keen puppet. It's one of the saddest examples of a human being I've ever seen. But yeah, I just want people not to worry about that. I get emotional sometimes, and I'll be freaking out, but I don't want you to think that just because I'm upset means I'm thinking like, oh, I'm going to do a relapse and die. And like, you know. But the fact that I threw my iced coffee is like, I just wish I knew why that happened and why I was not able to act normal, even though there's so much at stake. I just hate those people. I hate it there. For right now, I'm on 40 milligrams. I was on 120, and I went super down. I've noticed so many health benefits. I just feel so much better on a lower dose. I don't want to be on methadone. I don't want to feel high on methadone. The only thing I want to feel high on is weed. Because other drugs, when I feel high, I feel disconnected from my spirit and God. Weed doesn't have that effect on me. If anything, I love smoking weed and reading the Bible. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know what that means. All right, let's see what Lolcow Live is up to. Ooh, new. Oh, yo. All right, do you guys see this guy in the middle? Can we get some Rostovs in chat? Because that's who that fucking is. That's who that fucking is. And I'm so hyped for the stream tomorrow. You guys know that I've been following the Rostov situation. I find it interesting. Ava's on board. But that's a picture of him when he was younger. And this is him now. And also, his face looks slimmer than he actually is. He's over 400 pounds. Imagine, like, I gained 50 pounds. It felt disfiguring. It was horrible. I can't imagine being up to that size. And it's a real struggle. As an addict, I get that. These are people who are addicted to food. Obviously, they want to stop. They don't want to be fat. But they can't for whatever fucking reason. Over 400. There was nothing else around to like break or throw. I threw my iced coffee at the ground. Thankfully, I didn't throw it at anyone. I've never had violence towards people, but I have thrown objects, which is not okay. Especially not in a public setting. God, I just don't know what that is all about. I mean, it is what it is. I was in opiate withdrawal, and that was really, I just was not expecting to, I was excited to get my weekly dose, and I was not expecting them to punish me to have to go in daily again. So I left without getting dosed, took methadone at home. No idea what my next move is. I'm going to look into other methadone clinics because I really don't like how this place is run and how the people treat me there. So I just literally want to see what my options are. And if not, I'm going to just really try to make it work. I should be able to navigate difficult situations without, you know, if I'm going to freak out, like just throw something at my house, not in public. Like, all right, let's see what's going on with the Lolcow world. Intervention time. Let's dude. Yeah, if I ever detail, like, oh my God. I'm so glad that nobody saw my psychotic streams except like a couple people who, I know that's like one thing my stalker has that I guess could be released on me still. Everything else is out there. Every nasty old video I did, which by the way, I've only ever done solo except with my ex-boyfriend. I was never a porn star, never had sex for money, never had sex for drugs, just did OnlyFans up, which is still bad and I wish I hadn't done it. But when Ben says, also, I never violently attacked anyone. I've never even stolen from a person except when I was like 8. You know, I tried stealing from my grandma, felt horrible. But I did steal from mega, like, huge corporations because I thought it was this, like, anarchist thing and a whole ideology around it. But I've always had pretty strong, like, boundaries around that stuff because it makes me feel really bad. When I do bad things, I feel bad. So I don't do them. Wow. That. Interesting take. She never stayed here. She had like a mental breakdown and Ben couldn't figure out how to feed himself or wipe his own ass, so she slept in the car again.
Too, I think.
Uh-oh.
It's crazy what a little CTE or the love of a woman will do to you.
Of course, Keemstar's going in on the downfall of iDubbbz. Don't get me wrong. I got a little piece of that cake too. Okay? Y'all know I've been talking to Anissa. I don't know if I still have, I always delete like the most important screenshots, like the proof of this celebrity interaction. Fuck, I deleted it. But I really like this picture, and I like to bring it up sometimes. Anyway. So iDubbbz has been having a downfall, you could say. Public perceptions at an all-time low. He's lost his fan base. He's disconnected from them. He's disconnected from the cultural zeitgeist. And the people are picking up on that and roasting the fuck out of him for it. They're saying that he totally changed based on the influence of his significant other. And I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen to guys and girls. You know, sometimes people just get super, super into that. But I still think everyone should be treated fairly and as a human being, you know, unless you're a Thorp. Do you think Lolcow Season 3 is going in a good direction? The only thing I think is a good direction is Lolcow Dolls. That's the only show where I like unironically think like that's something I would watch on my own. I think it has more interesting vision. How about this? It even has a vision and they've laid it out, you know? Thank you so much for the $5, Matthew. Who you were yesterday is not who you are today. It's damn sure not who you'll be tomorrow. You're self-aware, and that's why I believe in you. I really appreciate that. That's really sweet to say. And I'm trying, and I feel like I've made progress, but I'm just really confused how I fucked up so bad today. I mean, this is life. People fuck up. People fuck up. This is life. That is the nature of life. I don't know if they fuck up like the way that I do. It just seems so extreme.
Dude, You have the woke virus, iDubbbz. You have the retard brain right now.
Anita Sarkeesian is such a woke grifter. Hank and John Green.
Bro, what year is it? Anita Sarkeesian? Why are you even talking about her? She was never even like relevant in the feminist movement. She just was an easy target, you know, and made slightly out of touch critiques of video games. Holy shit. But I don't know. It was a multifaceted issue. I coming into issue. What do you do? I know. Why does he think that because the girlfriend's name is Anissa, is Dum Dum Boogie mixing her up with Anita Sarkeesian? Because he's just like, he's so rock hard ready to like jump on any bitch. Like, he hates women with a fiery passion, and it's weird. It's like, I get like hating people, but like when you're like a straight man and you just like hate women, like, I don't know. I kind of agree with you. Yeah, the cancer arc was an unintentional bit of gold that they mined and they'll never mine that again. And that's the issue. This fucked up thing happened. They profited off of it. Okay. But now they're just trying to recreate the moment by constantly fucking up and trying to just grift off the drama. And it's like, I don't know if that's the direction. Like, yes, people love freakouts, people love crash outs, but there has to be something that they're following. Like, people don't just want to watch, like, if I go to the movie, I don't want to just watch 2 hours of someone screaming. Ah! Like, imagine. No. We want the storyline. We want the plot. We want things to follow. We want dynamic fucking characters. Dynamic fucking situations. We want content. Comment on comments. I don't fucking know anything. Anything. Anyway.
Banned her from VidCon. I would get that through your mind. If Hank and John Green realized the bitch is a grifter, how the fuck did you not?
In what world is Boogie the person to criticize anyone for grifting? This whole thing where like the new third hosts are like bowing down to Boogie's dick is not really cool. It's like, I don't know. It's weird.
Not make that make sense.
Appearing offline doesn't work. Sorry, I've seen it in the chat, and I felt like I needed to scream it for old times.
What is up? I just uploaded that clip of you earlier.
iDubbbz is gone. Like, so gone. All right?
Rastov super chatted $24.06. I can't wait to be featured in the next Rise and Fall video of Keemstar. Poor gang.
Yeah, anyone is welcome to come up. This is kind of a whatever stream. I'm just gonna react to some clips. I got the main bits out.
You pissed me off by fucking trying to.
I accidentally brought a bottle back to the methadone clinic that still had methadone in it. And they freaked the fuck out and said that I was mismanaging my medication, so that I have to start going in all over again. All over again. So how I started those punishment walks a month ago, you know, the ones where I was crying because I was overwhelmed, and then I had more hours in my job, and it was really hard. I was breaking down all the time. And I just today was going to get my weekly bottles, and I was so just relieved to not have to go there all the time. And they said no, and then I freaked out. I threw my iced coffee, and I threw there's a bucket of condoms, and I threw it, and I just ran out. So I don't even know if I'm welcome to continue getting services there, because I was fired from the other clinic just for making a joke about rioting. This time I actually rioted.
Gonna make me squeeze the fans for more money.
I don't care.
I'm not doing it. I do care.
You piss
basically,
me off.
yeah.
I
know,
fucking
sorry,
hate-
it took
I
less.
hate more than anything
It's
the
so
rise
dumb.
and fall fucking Keemstar videos because I have never fallen.
You know why it extra pisses me off? It's because I would only go in once every 2 weeks when I was popping every test dirty. Every test, fentanyl, Xanax, crack, Adderall, Molly, whatever, every fucking test. Still, here's your 2 week supply. I come in 1 year clean, employed, on the up and up, has a fucking job. But I didn't take my whole fucking thing. Because I don't like feeling fucking sedated. And they said, oh, bitch. Fucking sucks. But whatever. It seems like bizarre that it was so much easier when I was on drugs. And I keep noticing this pattern in my life where it's like, but then again, there's a reason why people do drugs, because it can be easier at times. Hey, what's up, TJ? Welcome. What's up?
Yo, what's good? How you doing?
I'm good. I also have someone named CJ backstage, but I'm afraid.
What are you afraid of?
Porn bomb. Someone just the other day said, like, just started yelling the N-word. CJ, if you put on your camera and there's no dick there, things might be different.
Yeah, that's pretty reckless.
But how have you been? How's it going? It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. I mean, the spiritual attacks have gotten crazier, but I'm honestly stronger, better, faster, all that. I'm actually see, the thing is though, the difference is I am thankful for adversity. I am thankful for having things to overcome, and like my health insurance was gone. I was freaking out because I need my Suboxone, right? Like, I can't live without this. It saves my life. I don't desire to get hot, just like you. God cured me of the whole desire to, shoot up drugs and all that stuff. So I'm grateful for that, right? But the problem is, I was like worried about what I'm gonna do. Supposedly it's kicking on in July. But yeah, I was worried about my income.
Stressful with the health insurance. I know that pain is so annoying. It's like they're always just playing with your life. Like health insurance, this clinic issue, that, they make it so hard to try to be good.
It's easier to just be bad and then get rewarded for it. Like if you want to go to rehab, you have to get high
to yourself in the long run. And you kind of in the same. I vibe with that of like. Appreciate in the broad scheme. I appreciate the adversity once I've gotten through it more. And I try to remind myself when I am suffering, like this is temporary. And I always look back and I wouldn't change my struggles. I feel like they did make me a much stronger person and they shaped me. And yeah, I got a little hazed by life, but that's my story. And I can use that story to hopefully inspire others, that you can turn your life around at any point, and you're like that too. It's so important. Especially in like addiction circles, like a lot of people rely on AA, but not a lot of people want to go out, and it can help just to hear people online talk about it.
No, absolutely. And the thing is, they should talk about it more, right? I feel like these things aren't discussed enough, and these issues that people have, like with the systems, with the health insurance, with the clinics and stuff like that, like. It's actually a big problem. You know what I mean?
It's like a part-time job just to stay medicated for me. It feels like a part-time job. Literally, like I just got another like 30 hours subtracted from my week, so I have work, and I'm doing the channel, and now I have like another 30 hours of getting to the clinic, getting back, staying there, seeing counselors. Oh, there's this issue. Oh, there's that issue. Now you're punished for some dumb shit.
Oh man.
It's crazy.
How much are you praying? Because maybe God's just wanting more prayer time. I have no idea.
I feel like I have been trying to pray more. And in that moment, like I did really feel the struggle. Like I raged out. It really felt out of control. But then I was like coming back to myself and I was like, all right, let's just like walk home. And I started like praying, but I also felt myself wanting to like plot revenge. I was like, I'm going to like do something like, and I don't usually
spiritual warfare.
Yeah, it felt like it. I don't usually feel vengeful or like I want to hurt anyone ever. But in that moment, I did. I found myself feeling, probably how like Grace feels every day, just like wanting to like get some weird revenge or like hurt people who she thinks have hurt her. I kind of understand that more. So in a way, it teaches you something.
I
just
think
wish
she's
could
hurt
control it.
inside. Yeah, no,
Oh,
you're
deeply.
absolutely right. Like that is a fight and a battle that you have to go through where it's like your flesh wants one thing, your spirit wants another. Like you know inside you what's right to do and how to be and what to say, but you end up doing what's wrong because this is weak. The flesh is weak. And I think Grace, right? She struggles a lot because she's got a restless spirit. That's why she's been hurt by people that are close to her, that love her or assume to love her, right? Like family and friends and stuff like that. And she's trying to take that same hurt out on everybody else. She's trying to hurt everybody because she's hurt.
I mean, it sucks. She never had someone to instill, like, I'm so thankful to my parents that they taught me how to be resilient from adversity and how to be self-reflective and aware of other people's needs. And every bad impulse she has, like some woman dropped $10 the other day and she waited until the woman walked away and or she grabbed it when the woman wasn't looking. It was basically like a kind of theft. And Ben was like, oh, nice job getting that 10. And it's like, that's so, I don't know how all those little things, like, I wonder where the guilt goes. Are they experiencing that? Because for me, it would just feel so much better to be helpful to someone, because then you see this happy face, like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, that to me is much more rewarding than more headphones for Ben. Like, come on. Hey, Nikki.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. It's almost like he's forcing Grace to be the wife that like his wife could never be. Like he's got like this weird fixation on like, oh, I got because he's a narcissist, right? Ben is a narcissist, and this is just me, you know what I mean, throwing some stuff out there. Because Ben is a narcissist. He wants to date himself. Yeah. No one is more attractive to Ben than Ben himself. He wants Ben inside of a woman, right? Yep. And I feel like he gets something from that. And whether they're doing things together or not, that relationship they have is not good. Like that's the same way she got set inside the store to get the headphones is the same way that you would send your girlfriend or your boyfriend to go inside the store and get something, right? And it's kind of not right and weird. And I get that she's looking for purpose, looking for fulfillment. And it's like she sees a bit of money or she sees some views, the clout and stuff. And you know what the thing is? The clout will never fill you. The clout is never going to give you peace in your soul. But what does
they say that they're so deranged, they will say, oh, that's cope. And it's like, isn't it just known, like chat my crazy, isn't it just known that like people know deep down, like fame isn't going to make you happy. Money isn't going to make you happy. When you're searching for those outside things like that, it always just is like, it's like scratching an itch or wound that just gets bigger and bigger as you scratch it instead of letting it heal, and finding a more sustainable way to be.
Yeah, how can you expect anything outside to fix your inside? You know what I mean? You're looking for outward things to fix inward problems. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really sad. So what's your experience like with spiritual warfare? What does that feel like for you usually?
All right, so you don't even want to know.
I'm scared. Well,
I don't know. It depends. How many viewers you want to lose?
I'm just curious. You don't have to say. I just am curious how it manifests for other people.
All right, so I got several. All right, listen, I'm not crazy. I'm giving you an advisory. I never had to deal with demonic voices except for 7 years ago, and these are not the same ones, but they're demons. There's Nephilim. So when the flood happened, right, when God flooded the earth, there was Nephilim beings on the earth, which were the byproduct of angels mating with humans. And yes, the original Jews believe this. The ancient Jews actually.
I've heard of those. I've heard Nephilim before. I've heard that term.
So when the world was flooded, all the spirits, they couldn't go to heaven nor hell because that wasn't created for them. So what everybody believes are ghosts, those are Nephilim. You say a house is haunted? No, it's filled with demons. It's not haunted.
Dude, that's scary as fuck to think about, honestly.
Yeah, so I can hear about 6 of them, and they have distinct voices that never change. They're having a conversation right now, And the thing is, it's not my subconscious because it's not stuff I'm even thinking about or saying. You know, they're doing their own thing and they're sort of doing disgusting things. But the other thing is they try to get me to sin. They try to remind me of my past and embarrass me with it, right? They bring up how I was a man whore and all these other things. I ruined people's marriages by sleeping with people's wives and like all this. They bring up my past, right? They're trying to get me down, make me feel like I'm not worthy and all this other stuff. And
there is that pull, like a lot of people deal with the pull towards darkness or pull towards being bad. Like for me, it's like in my mind when I'm like, oh fuck it, like, or you know, like I feel like my outburst at the clinic was involuntary. There was no thought process. But when I'm walking back, I felt that struggle of like my thoughts being like, I want to throw a brick through the window. I want to like get back at them, you know, even though it's like this dumb situation.
Yeah, that's spiritual warfare. And the thing is, people suffer from a few different things. You either suffer from like wrath, you suffer from lust. And I wish it was schizophrenia, but guess what? I thought I was crazy. I thought I honestly was for a minute. I started taking olanzapine for the time I thought I was crazy. It didn't make it stop.
Yeah.
When I had schizo problems before, I don't take these by the way. I don't take them. When I had schizo problems when I was younger, Seroquel would take it away immediately. It doesn't feel like
that's what made me fat.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it does make you fat, but it's not the same kind of thing. It only happens with the air and the water. It even says in the Bible that the demonic spirits speak through the air and the water, and they seek what they are seeking water, and they search through waterless places, meaning they are deprived of water. So water is one of the mediums that's why there's ancient religions all over the world that worship water spirits.
Water. Yeah.
They worship water spirits, dude, in Africa and everything else, dude. And they worship water deities. So yeah, those same water deities are demons that I'm dealing with right now. But the thing is, they try to attack me by lust. That's my number one. You know what I mean?
A lot of men struggle with that, especially with the internet. You know, just constantly throwing tits in your fucking face, you know, and like it's all so degenerated and primal and it's
Yeah. And the thing is, there's so many women out there that are dressed like that and this and that, and they're not saved. Satan just throws them right in front of your path, wearing skinny stuff, all tight clothing. It's crazy.
Yeah. I like that idea distinction.
They'll be bending over deliberately for me, like literally bending in my direction and everything. It's crazy.
King says, TJ and Ruby, I went this deep before as well, but I love the dark side. I see some people just fully engaged, and I was like that too. I was hedonistic. I was like literally, I did not see my life extending beyond my 20s. You know, I thought I was going to live fast, die young, do drugs, like, you know, be a musician and just like live this really out of control life. And I was interested in debauchery. I was drawn towards being a topless house cleaner, towards going to work at a strip club. I was drawn to it. I enjoyed that kind of energy. So I can understand that pull. And I've even felt that pull like by listening to certain music. All of a sudden I'm like, bro, I want to go like do drugs and like hang out with drug dealers. I don't know. But like I said, I've been really strong in my sobriety. Thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. The Nickercator. I want an update on Nickercator. Topless. You missed your. It's dark though. I was underage. I moved out when I was 16. I was living in like this artist studio warehouse place. And I shared a bunk bed with a girl who was older. She was like 23. I was 16, just about to turn 17. And we shared a bunk bed, and one of my gay male friends started doing nude house cleaning. And he was doing like webcam modeling, and this was very early. It's like 2007, like super early on stuff. So me I just turned 17 when we started doing it. Me and the girl set an ad on Craigslist, and we paid our friend to drive us and to wait outside in case anything happened. And it was like this weird little enterprise we did, but it got scary, obviously, and messy, obviously. And yeah.
Isn't it how crazy that lifestyle can get, right? Like,
yeah, and I was gung-ho for it because I idolized people like Kurt Cobain, Courtney Love, Sid Vicious, Darby Crash. Those were the people I genuinely idolized, you know, and wanted to be like. Unfortunately, I was never outwardly destructive to others, but I didn't give a fuck about. I thought it was cool that I was like a topless house cleaner and getting all this money, and just playing in punk bands, and it was definitely fun.
It was inwardly destructive, but it was almost like there's almost like beauty. I'm not gonna say glorified destruction, but there's almost like beauty in destruction, right? Because it's like you are seeing the worst of yourself and just come out of you, right? And it's like the thing is, right? Those things are highly entertaining, right? Being a rock star, living that lifestyle, it is fun. It is a thrill. I did it too. I played Warped Tour, everything. It was a local stage, of course, but it was a crazy time. The drugs were always there, the parties were always there, and it gives you a rush and a feeling that you just can't like achieve like with just regular means.
When you're a creative person, you're not only like you're literally high on drugs and also experiencing the joy of playing music you've worked hard at and seeing people enjoy it. It's all these things combined into this very intense, addictive experience. But, for me, the pandemic shut down the music scene, and I just ended up doing YouTube. And, and I'm getting older anyway, and the drugs and shit.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
I've seen NDR. I would like if I were gonna label them in my Discord, they would go under like not purgatory, but maybe suspect. But they're mostly friendly, I try not to take it personal. People treat like my life, I've realized since I put it out there, it becomes like a WWE thing. They're like,
it's like a show, dude. It's like the Truman Show. You know that movie where he's followed by cameras and everybody's just watching. The
movie that unleashed 1,000 psychotic episodes or millions, possibly.
But that's okay, because like the thing is, you put your life out there, but you inspire and you give hope through your testimony and like what you've overcome and what you've been through. And the thing is, what makes you strong is how hard you could take a punch from life and then keep moving. That's what Rocky's. That's what Rocky's all about. It's badass.
Exactly, and that's what like you're gonna lose in life if you're fixating on revenge. Vengeance is for the Lord, and it's almost always. It's an evil trick because you are mutilating yourself in the process. You're setting yourself on fire to do like a 3rd-degree burn on someone who's like 20 feet away. It's utterly self-destructive. So I try to not even entertain those kinds of impulses, and just try to, life can beat you down. And people say I'm toxic positive. Bitch, I had to be positive. Okay.
You have to be
lining in anything. But like I've had a lot of hard things happen in my life. Yeah, I gotta try to look at the positive. Like, sure, I could cry all day about everything hard in my life. Like, I just don't. I don't know why that's toxic. Like,
it's toxic because
I bitch all the time.
It's toxic because they're so negative. They got so much negativity inside of them that like your positivity, it's offensive to them. That's what it is. I had an ex-girlfriend, right? She was so miserable and so depressed and everything else, right? She saw people like families being happy with their children and stuff. Say, oh, that's impossible. That's not real. Yeah.
Yep.
And then
people like that
when
too.
they think it's real, they're offended.
Yeah, they just live through this negative lens where they think anyone who's happy, and that's so sad. They actually don't believe happiness exists. They don't believe in contentment. They think everyone's faking it or it's some kind of performance. And a lot of people do put on that performance, but there's a lot of people just living their lives who are happy, and there's a lot of people who are very hateful, And I can be a hater at times too, but I feel like the hate I throw out is usually somewhat warranted, at least.
Yeah, no, sometimes it's righteous, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's needed.
Ava is curious about
I follow Jesus and I read the Bible. That's what I do. I'm a follower of the way, truth, and the life. I try to be like the early Christians. Break down the walls of denomination. But
that's like how me and Lo have a similar thing. Like I was an atheist for most of my life, so I really intellectually struggle with it. But the thing is, it's something that's not discerned by your intellect. It's discerned by your spirit. So
it's Holy Spirit, yes.
It's so hard to, there's nothing anyone could have said to me. I just happened to cry out to God and get healed in a horrible moment during my fentanyl withdrawal. And there's two options. It's either mental illness, mania, psychotic break, or, you know, I was connected to God and I have had these very tangible improvements in my life. So whether it's a placebo or just from the mindset,
No,
it's
not
almost
placebo.
doesn't, you know, it's almost irrelevant. But like, I do believe, obviously, you know.
Oh no,
there's something
of
beyond our
course.
Perception. I just got a long comment. I don't know if it's like a spam thing. It looks like it. I only get like spam bots on my Kick. I don't know how to get in the Kick algorithm, but I think it's pretty. I don't know.
Kick.
Like,
See, here's the thing with Kick. Kick doesn't really push you out there until you hit a certain bracket, and then what it starts to do is it starts to put it on the side. Otherwise, you have to rely on tags. I think for
tags.
Yeah.
I have no tags.
Yeah, to be found, unfortunately. And
That makes sense. That's
so
kind
it's
of
like if people search like Thorp's or Lolcow or like, and then like, you know what I mean, stuff like that, or like whatever genre, like entertainment stuff like that, they could find you a little better. But
okay, well that's good to know because I didn't start. I just connected at the StreamYard, so I know it's finally working to just stream over there. I'm glad my videos are being hosted somewhere else, so I have a backup to go to. But I haven't seen many comment there or much action in that arena. Oh yeah, Ava's, you know, I feel so blessed. Just that as much pain, you know, and calamity has come from my collaboration with the Thorps, which feels like a lifetime ago, but was less than a year ago somehow.
but she's a thorough friend, you know, she's thorough.
Ava's a real one. Yeah, she really is.
Yeah.
I appreciate our friendship. We started as enemies, but you know, it wasn't really over anything real. It was just dumb shit that was through the Thorps, basically. It was just, you know. But we wrapped it out. You know, we had a very healing rap battle on John Galt, and then ever since then, it's been easy peasy. And we're branching out. We're recruiting new bitches. You know, we've got Lo in the mix. And
yeah, Lo is cool. I like Lo.
She is. Did you see the balloons I found?
No. You gotta
Speaking
show
of
me.
Lo,
Oh, that's crazy. That's legit. You literally got her name. That's what's up. That's awesome. That's
great.
Perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
And it was right before, I think, Celebrity Sunday. I was running out to grab a Red Bull, and someone was throwing out these balloons, and I just saw balloons. I was like, that'd be a fun prop just to have, you know, it's free balloons. And they were about to pop in. I was like, no. And I was rushing to get back, so I didn't even look at them. And then I saw it said Lo, and I was like, unreal. What a coincidence. Or what a divine, you know, synchronicity. Who knows?
Isn't that weird how that works? But I think stuff like that is ordained, right? Like you might call me crazy, the chat might call me crazy, whatever. But like I believe that God orchestrates all the little things and all the big things, and he gives us choices to make, right? He's like, all right, he doesn't make the evil stuff happens, but he knows what evil's gonna do. And he's like, are you gonna go that way or are you gonna go this way? And that's every person in life, whether you believe in God or not. That's everything in life, right? He says the law is written on our hearts, right? So what is right and what is wrong is inside of us. Nobody has an excuse. Like if you're doing evil stuff, it's because you're choosing to do evil, right? But the thing is, right, like addiction, that's an evil that is not done intentionally. That is an evil that people fall into, and then they can't get out of it. It's different from, you know, being abusive or whatever like that. But yeah, I don't know. There's so much evil in this world right now, and I feel like it's just growing.
It's absolutely, and that's why I see so much of it in the streaming world. And Lo is like, I'm just so glad that I found her. Like we found each other, you know, our paths crossed on a totally random like Halloween costume competition. We interacted, I think, for the first time, and she's just such a positive influence for me, and as you know, such a like, just has a great like spiritual influence, a great vibe, and I'm just so glad she's bringing a different kind of content that isn't like about the drama. She just knows how to shut it down. She does not, you know, she'll lay down the law. Funny moments happen, but like,
yeah,
she just doesn't engage in the like bullshit. She just really doesn't, you know.
She doesn't
And
entertain
I love
it.
that about her.
Yeah, and that's awesome because it's like if you don't entertain it, well, then it doesn't blow up into something bigger. No, low is cool.
Yeah, I know our trip is going to be amazing because we've all just gotten along really well, and we're all like communicative and similar socially, which I think is important. Like some people are just outgoing around the clock, some people are introverted around the clock. I think we all have like we're all kind of ambiverts where we like our social time, we like our alone time, and for me, like it's really important that I don't get too emotionally dysregulated. So sometimes I have to set, I have to just set a boundary, be like, I can't do something because I might freak out, or I don't know. I just know when I'm pushing myself too hard, and I don't know. Even though now it's like people love freakouts. I'm sure at some point I'll probably freak out like in the airport. I hate traveling.
Well, it's a stressful situation, 100%. So I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna get something to eat. But what I am gonna say is, I think that you are moving in a really good direction, and that just let your spirit guide you, and it's not gonna do you wrong, like the Holy Spirit. But the things you got planned, like you guys have such great things planned in the future, right? It's actually got like a vision. It's actually, you know what I mean? There's actually like a purpose in what you're doing. So
I really
think it's going to be
I'm so glad
blessed.
people are allied with us,
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why it's going to be blessed. I think it's going to be beautiful. I think it's going to work out. Yeah, let me know what the date on all that stuff and definitely stream it. So, all right,
Awesome.
I'm going to head off. I'll see you later. Peace.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was so nice to catch up with you. It's been a while. So yeah, and everyone check out TJ's channel. Like he's someone else who we have our similarities, and much like Lo, we're not like these hyper religious people. We're spiritual. We connect with God, with Jesus, in the Bible, but we're all very open-minded and have been through some weird shit, so that's the vibe, and I'm on that vibe, so I'm here for it.
Absolutely. We're not legalists, and we're not people that like, you're forced to stick to like some man-made tradition just because they say so. Like, you know what I mean? I think we are just led by the Spirit, and I appreciate that shout out, by the way. And anyone that wants to come by, appreciate you as well. Yeah, it's been really good catching up, Ruby, and I'll see you around. And definitely, I'll be seeing what you got going on, because I know you got a lot in the future. So
got lots in store. So yeah, shout out TJ. Thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely. Yes.
We have someone, Alien Popcorn. Does anyone recognize his name? Because I'm scared. Actually, it looks familiar. Sorry. Everyone has like the different usernames. So I'm sorry. I'm scared. I'm gonna add you. I'm scared. Huh.
Hello.
Ah!
Hello.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, Ruby. No, I'm actually I'm friendly. I've been watching you a lot, and you, Ava. I was wondering, when is the camping trip?
Well, I know you were excited about the camping element, but apparently there was some issue. I forgot what the reason why we couldn't do that. Something I actually totally forget. But I was quite relieved because I was terrified of it. But what I think we're gonna do is try to do something. We're gonna be at an Airbnb, and
not too much info
yet. So maybe we could like camp in the yard.
Yeah, and not too much info because you know why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll let people know we are planning things. We all are so dedicated to like making this good content. But there's other people who are going to be dedicated to trying to sabotage it every step of the way. But it's like, what are you going to do? Our plan is to go hang out, interact. Like we're going to be hanging out. We're going to be doing panels there. We're going to be on the beach. We're going to be going to restaurants. We're going to be going to parks. We're going to be going to museums. We're going to be doing everything. We're going to make it an amazing trip. And you're just going to see us all interact. And dude, even like Rubicon, which was, it was a budget trip. It was our,
Oh yeah, the Vegas trip.
Yeah, I don't know. How long have you been watching? I don't know if you were.
I did. I watched when you guys was eating it with Master.
Yes. See, I think that had a lot of memorable moments. People still reference little things, and it's like, there's so much we could have done better, but that's what we learned from it. And we're gonna have battery packs. We have I have a little portable microphone. We got Stevie backstage.
Oh, bring him up.
Hey.
Hello, Stevie.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Welcome aboard. I was just talking about the trip, the camping, the travel, and then we were talking about the Vegas trip. I think to me it was a success. I had a great time, but the Thorps really tried to hammer in the narrative like it was a failed like scam, and it's like
Nah, it was
no,
pretty
we
good for
raised
like a.
$1,200 for three
Yeah.
people to go on vacation, do like expensive events. We met up with other collaborators. We explored the city and had a lot of wacky, memorable moments.
It was
And
good for a first time.
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
meetup.
Of course, it could have been better.
First time that wasn't involved in anywhere that you guys lived.
Yeah, we were all, and I think it was good for a budget trip. $1,200 for three people to fly there and back, hotels, like all of the works.
Yeah, I like the part when you guys were at Dollar General and like the fucking shopping cart got stuck in the entrance.
I remember, dude, I could not. I was like disoriented from the flight, so I was so excited too. I was just like manic, and when I get like that, I really like struggle to move through the world without it being ridiculous. But it does make some very wacky hijinks. So get ready for more of me struggling to be normal in public, because I'm sure it will happen. We'll be delivering that.
I can't wait. I've been thinking about that shit for like a while now since you guys announced it.
I literally, and it feels so good to have something positive to look forward to be working towards, to be planning out content for. I always feel like I'm at my best when I've like, I used to play a lot of shows, and it would be like, all right, I'm playing this show in the future. I'm going to practice for it. I'm going to do this for it. And that was always, just a huge part of my life. So I feel like doing YouTube helps fill up whatever void was left from that. Prawn got bedridden. Bro, Prawn was so sick.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
He could not keep. I don't know if you guys have ever been that hungover where you cannot even keep like water down or like spit, but yeah.
Damn, and Princess got shit faced.
Oh my god! There's clips. There's clips that we can see. Well, I don't know. I mean, we all already saw it. We can remember. But yeah, Prawn got totally wrecked. I forget if it was the first. If it was this. I don't know what night it was, but he missed out on like, I think it was the first night, and he kind of missed out.
What all did he
know, my
have
timeline's
to
a little-
drink?
I don't remember, but he was drinking hard alcohol. That's his first mistake. That's why I only drink Bud Light. Otherwise, it gets too crazy. But I'm
trying
puking like just. Oh, I felt so bad for him because I know what it's like when you're like, when you're sick like that, you don't want to be around people. You don't want to be streaming. And then the fact that he was like that for 2 days. We're too old for this shit, Prawn. We're too old for this shit. Can't do it.
I only get fucked up on the holidays now.
I like that picture, Stevie, the one with the duck hunt.
Thank you. Let's
Yeah, that's
see.
my favorite one. Oh shit, the king is here.
That reminds me, I wanted to do research to figure out what happened on Lolcow Rejects last night and why. I took a clip of Parro saying that he wants to accuse you of being a predator. What is that?
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
He really said something like that?
Wait, yeah, let me play it. Where's my
There's no way. There's no way. But at the same time, will you cue that up? Let's
Dude!
A predator.
How do I
what
lose stuff
here?
when I'm
Like,
yeah, that
what?
doesn't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense.
Maybe he thinks you're like the movie,
Get ready.
Yeah,
Well,
sure,
no, he
sure.
said literally. Oh, he also said, and I quote, "I don't care about the consequences. I would like to kill this man, and
Me?
I don't
What
care if
the
I go
fuck?
to jail."
That's fine.
About
That's fine.
King.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think
I
he
do
means
love.
it. But he
Go ahead.
pops off.
I do love his ambition for wanting all this craziness, and it's fine. At the same time, we all should know that I'm Tommy King. I'm fully acceptable and willing and able to handle all of this verbally, physically, emotionally, whatever one we want to get into. At the same time, Parro, what I really do want is you to keep doing you. And then not bring up everyone else. Hold on one moment. Alien, are you on a breathing machine?
Dude, I'm 400 pounds, dog.
Yeah, I know, homie. I got that. I know. We are fucking homies, dog. What is that sound?
And I fucking vape a lot too, so I'm trying to quit that shit. That shit's hard.
Okay,
Damn,
so
let the man breathe.
I'm just playing. I'm
The
playing.
man
Ruby, do you
breathe
know
in
who? Do you know who Alien Popcorn is?
Well, I recognize their name, but I don't know if you've come up on panel before. But I'm
At
also
one
like totally
time,
brain damaged.
This is a
I came in
Japanese.
one time, but my bad.
Yeah.
My bad, King.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
good. No, go player.
No, I
Talk.
came in one time, but I got kicked because my audio was dog shit. You was like, your audio? You kicked me.
Dude, so you've been abused here before. You've already. Oh my god.
I played that like
Now
200
King's
times.
coming at you just for breathing. God damn.
I can fuck with him because me and him are actually legit. We talk on the Madhouse streams and in Discord and shit. Like Alien, Bobcorn, and I are fucking homies. We're all good. He knows I'm fucking.
Oh
with him.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
welcome aboard. I'm glad your mic is working better, and we can
Yeah.
even pick up the breathing sound.
My mic sucks.
Coming in
cock,
loud and
guys.
clear.
I don't even know what happened.
Dude, I played that 600 times. I fucking.
So-
Go ahead, miss.
Breaking, did you hear that there's 2 potential meetups that might happen in South Carolina?
Yes.
DDOG
Sorry.
and Savage, who is
Oh
from
my
the Lolcow
God.
universe.
Do you know how much I want? Okay, D-Dog's obviously going to be fine. So, okay, we'll start with the latter and what I would think. Dalmatian is a definitely. Did you see him with the umbrella stream with Grace? Right? When he was like, "Oh my God, it's raining. I'm in a tortoise."
Wait, let's look
Do
up.
you remember
Wait,
that?
I want to see what I need to look up Lolcow rejects and see what happens.
Oh, that's hi, Ruby.
Hi, Ruby.
Who's
we're fans of him. We think he's funny.
No, I love Dalmatian.
you know,
I love Dalmatian, but what I'm saying is, so his energy
he made
will be.
Parro quit.
He didn't make Parro. Okay, yes, he made Parro.
Ooh, see that might put me on his shit list.
Well, I'm a soothsayer. That's
I might
a
have
real.
to put him on a shit if he makes Parro quit
Parro's done.
streaming from the internet.
Unfortunately,
Parro
I
streamed
said
from his
this was
own
gonna happen.
channel today.
Yeah, he did. I did.
Nice.
So I listened to that, and I listened to the beginning of the Thorp. Waiting for you, you fucking asshole, Ruby.
Sorry, I was having a crisis.
I hate your notifications.
Having a crisis at the methadone
Yeah, I
clinic.
had no idea. I had no idea what your day was, and I had like a mediocre leave.
Oh well, I got fired from another methadone clinic.
Can we? Okay, so we are both. What it? Do you realize when we I each other? I did this, and I did. Can we just start?
It's called sharing info.
Yeah, I know, but can we both?
Sorry, I'll say you did this, and now we can just tell each other what we did. You can be like a Thorp.
No, we got to do this. Oh my gosh! So how was your day, Ruby? And then you go, oh my gosh, Tommy, that sounds so wild. How was your day? And then we both bounce off each other instead of wanting to ram heads.
But we don't need to be asked. That's just a waste of time. We know that there's curiosity. It's called 2 people who already know the vibe and they're just sharing info.
Oh my God.
I don't have to ask you.
What are you doing? Everyone hears that we're supposed to make this relationship work. Can you just make it work? It's like you're force fucking it not to happen. Anyway, go ahead. Let's listen to the Lolcow thing. My bad. Tommy will, I guess, be the fucking tame one.
Let's hope that this works.
I'm going down.
Okay, we're here.
All right, so we're gonna catch up on what happened. Apparently, DDOG. So first off, last night was wild on Discord too because we thought freaking DDOG was an impersonator, probably Triggerman, because he was not even doing like a voice note or anything to prove that he was actually DDOG, and he was typing like Triggerman. And we're all fucking paranoid now. Okay,
How does Triggerman type? Hold on. How does Triggerman type, real quick? In all
because he
caps?
poses as other people. He poses as this character named Buttercup and other people. So we thought it was another Triggerman, person. And DDOG wouldn't just do a voice note or anything to prove himself and was acting sketchy. So he got kicked out, and then he went to the Thorp Discord, was acting sketchy. No one believed him. And then he fires up his stream and he's like, what the fuck? So let's hear it. I didn't hear the beginning. All I heard was like some in the middle, and then I fell asleep.
Okay,
So
same.
let's see
We're
what's
live.
up.
Say hi, OPC.
Hey, everybody.
OPC still not dead from the brain bleed. So that's a
He
drawing
did
of
bite
his
his
head.
tongue off.
That's a drawing of
Everyone
his
knows.
head. The icon is OPC's brain.
Okay.
I'm going away.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got
You're ready
my
to
own
die.
show now. Hopefully. Hopefully nobody comes up, nobody interrupts me, nobody takes my show over. I
hope
just
they
want to
do.
be on my own, My own ranting.
Why not? Why? I don't understand why there's these characters who feel like they can't just do their own stream. They need someone else to set it up for them. So they,
Can I tell
you,
you?
King. Yo, I need to
I
stream.
did-
I need
Stop
to stream.
babbling,
Yo,
then, woman.
I need to stream right now. I
will tell you why.
I'm waiting to stream.
Okay, can I tell you why?
All right.
Okay, what it is there is the StreamYard element or the fucking you got to sign into this and that, and then don't you have to have a certain amount of subs to stream live? Right.
You've been doing this for years. You could easily just post
God,
one
I
video.
don't
It
have
takes
no
like
subs. Ruby, I have no subs. I've never gained a penny off of anything. I have 0 subs. And so why I always talk about Gia and or OPC that helps is because that's what I've needed to somebody that has a platform that they let TK bounce off of, because that's also the diving board that I jumped in one time like a year ago when Grace ended her stream and was like this, okay, we're gonna let Tommy just fucking ramble, and that's where the whole Tommy
I get it.
ramble.
I get
So
it,
I
but it
don't
happens
know
so
no better.
often that you'd think you'd make a channel up and out. But I have an idea.
No,
I'll start
oh
another
my God,
channel.
I can't believe.
I'm gonna
Did
start
you
another
just
channel for
hold the
just
fuck
riffing
on?
off of. It'll be called like Ruby Land, and then
I can't
anyone can go
stand
there and
when
riff.
you do this. Did you just say? Okay, did you almost just say, "We get it, buddy. You have training wheels," and you like looked at me and you're like, "Look at him riding his bike with training wheels on." That's honestly the way you said it. You're like, "Okay, Tommy, we get it."
Yes, you said I need training wheels. You
No,
literally just verbalized that. And I said,
Kinda.
okay, here's training wheels. And you said, bitch, you said I need training wheels.
Yeah, maybe I can ride a bike. Maybe I can pop a wheelie.
Then ride a bike, bitch.
What? You call me a bitch one more fucking time? I swear to God, I'm so sick of that fucking bitch word with you. You're crazy. You're a crazy woman. And I'm not offended by it. I'm not offended by it. I'm not offended. I'm not. It's this, Ruby. You want to know what it is?
Shout out for the $2. Thank you, Matthew.
Yeah, thank you for the
Brown chicken-
$2, Matthew. Brown
Brown
chicken,
chicken,
brown cow.
cow pick.
Brown chicken, meow, meow.
I just hit my bong. Word. I'm
Got
gonna eat
it.
another gummy for
Brown
you,
chicken,
my
brown cow. Need another
BITCH
gummy.
BITCH BITCH.
Stop this. I'm so
Bitch is
upset
the
when she does
word.
this.
I hope
Ruby,
I don't get
you
freaked
keep
out
calling
from
me a
these.
bitch, though. It's so. Do you realize this bullshit that I'm getting from people that probably do like me? Parro calls me a small dick fucking F slur. You call me a bitch. People call me gay. This is all
There's
crazy.
nothing wrong with being gay.
Tommy's
know.
energy is
On
like
Pride
this.
Month, you think he's gonna be homophobic on Pride Month? Wow.
No, who's being homophobic? What I'm being is this.
Yo.
You guys don't even. Do you even know who TK is? Does anybody actually know who TK is?
Everyone
One's
should
in the
know.
chat if you know who DK is.
Yeah, exactly.
I put one
no,
in the
but
chat.
nobody's going to even say anything. We don't know because you guys have tainted my name. Know what I am? I'm an Alien Bobcorn fan. I know that Alien Bobcorn buys pork rinds that are only the original flavor. I like,
I like
hot
barbecue
spicy
too.
pork rinds.
I like those too. I just got that time while I was at Winn-Dixie.
That's fine. That means I pay attention.
Yeah, TK's the one with
Ruby,
the
you want to know
liquid
something
gay.
else I know about you, Ruby?
Sure.
I know that you care about a lot of things that you might not care about. You know what,
I don't give a
Stevie?
fuck about
I
nothing.
know. Stop it. That was bad because I don't want to flirt
I don't
with
give a fuck
you.
about nothing but my
Everyone, I
bag,
want to
bitch.
flirt with Stevie first. It's a lot easier for me to flirt with
my
the guys
God.
first.
You guys are
Stevie.
all like truthers about my celibacy. I am celibate.
No, I'm not worried about your celibacy.
Okay, bitch.
I love that you keep saying.
Oh
you
my
want,
God.
You want this to
All right,
happen.
that's it. D-Dog.
Stevie.
D-Dog. Where? D-Dog.
Yeah,
where
cue
are
it
you?
up, miss.
Show. You know, I was talking about how I don't like women on the other panel. And you want to know what one bitch really makes me so mad is Tommy Loren. Tommy Loren. I can't stand Tommy
This is already
Loren.
amazing.
But that's just one of many
She's
women
still
I
around.
can't stand.
Yeah,
I
she is.
genuinely, I kind of hate a woman that talks about politics from the jump, quite frankly, because that's not that's not their place in the world. Their place in the world is not to tell a man what to do.
True.
But yet somehow a lot of women have got the
You're
idea
sucking my
from Google,
dick.
Apple, and the American CIA that it is their priority in life to tell a man what to do. Let's see.
Didn't this dude get arrested for some cyber
Stop, Stevie.
I'm just
it's
saying.
called terrorizing. Terrorizing can
Is
happen.
it gonna work or not? I'm starting to believe it might not actually work.
Boogie's freaking
But
out. He's always
I don't know.
freaking out.
Maybe we'll get a chatter
Okay,
sometime.
know what? Take a pause. Take a pause, Ruby. Shall we do this?
We're back.
Know what
Okay,
we're
here
gonna
we
do?
go.
We're gonna
We
do
have
this
Radio
for
Foreman.
pause.
Thank
miss,
God for him.
miss,
Thank God for
miss.
Jeremy.
Okay, what we're gonna do right now, Stevie and or Alien Bobcorn. I know you'll actually stay with this. And Stevie, if you want to hop off the line for a bit, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually show that Ruby,
Oh,
TK,
wow.
and Alien can know
You
what we
bow
can
to him. Oh
No.
my God.
No, what we can do is do a LCU.
If you were in my top
commentary.
8,
You
Susie
know
would
that
be
you're
in
in the
front of you,
commentary.
bitch.
You know that you're in. Why do you get so
bitch.
mad? Why do you get so mad? Why don't we be friends on things that we're friends about?
You're the one who's mad popping off.
No, I'm not. What I'm doing is doing this. I'm embracing something that's embarrassing. You've tried to embarrass me, and people try to embarrass me that I listen to Keemstar, and I love that stuff. Bullshit. And now what? Know what I'll do is I'll stand on the ground and say, you know what? Gamer of the Damned, Tommy King, and Ruby, we are all in the streams, and we fucking have watched all this gossipy, weird, dumb shit that people like Stevie want to say, don't fucking go there. But know what? Let's have a Jenny Jones moment and fucking get a little weird. And I know that Alien Bobcat will. Why do you say, oh my God? You know that you watch it.
True.
Want to
That's true.
I had to do it.
So at the same time, let's go ahead and
He go. Oh, never mind. Oh, there.
Oh, Tommy, you're cutting out.
Cutting out.
You're cutting in and out. Huh. Well, let's hear what Dalmatian said.
For me with his wonky eye
Hear
and
what the real man said.
his flirting with Ava and his involvement with Ava. I don't know, man. Women are just, I guess the only women I really listen to are women that talk about politics. I don't really mind if a woman talks about, you know, I follow all these political women, and every single time they post about complaining about something, I just want to say, just shut the fuck up. You are a woman.
This guy's trying
Just
way
shut
too
the
hard.
fuck up. It's just,
I love how it's like he hates women who talk about politics, but he will also only look up women who talk about politics. What does that mean, guys, in the chat and panel? What does that mean?
Yeah, unfortunately,
It
we
means
weren't listening.
nothing. Ugh.
I missed what we were talking about. What I was doing is reading chat, and it says Dick Cheese F, the Thunder Pace. If that game's tonight, anyways, what we do with Dalmatian is this. Am I cutting out now, miss?
Nope, we're loud and clear.
Now I'm loud and clear. Why do you
Loud and clear, yet you are being a visual cuck right now. You scared? You scared? You scared?
Me?
Scared?
No, what happens every
Chat,
time with
one's in the
this?
chat if he's scared about getting roasted for his visual. He's feeling visually insecure. I get it. I've felt visually insecure.
I've exposed everything. I'm not visually insecure. Everyone knows I'm
Wait,
not.
King. Sorry, King.
All right. Here's my
Ruby.
new thing. Hey guys, you know what? I'm not visually insecure. What's up?
Wait, okay, let's go. What's wrong with you?
What? What? We can play this game.
Yeah, okay. So we're doing one of the streams like this.
Yeah,
What do you want me
whatever.
to do?
I
Take
don't
my
know.
clothes off?
I'm trying to watch.
No.
Ruby
Hold on, because
walk.
we were both chatterbait models. Should we? Is that what you want? It's known that I've done it. You've done it. So
I
now,
don't-
is this what we want?
Yo, King, you still do it? I'll support
real
you.
quick, let's talk about this because I will fire up the fucking cam right now. I'm done with it. Is this what we want? Is this what we are?
No.
Whose phone's yelling at me in the
All
background.
right, fine. You can be a visual.
No,
cuck. You
I'm
can
not
hide.
a
You
visual
can
cuck.
cower. You can be a coward.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to catch up in the news, and you are just.
I'm trying to
riffing.
catch up on the news with you, you psycho.
You're the one who's being psycho. You're trying.
No, I'm
you're
not.
the
I'm
doc-
trying. I
just
came in and I
like
said, let's
the
do
Thorp.
LCU talk.
You
I
are
said,
just.
let's go ahead and change the vibe. Let's do some Keemstar talk. And you only want to see
Oh,
my
you
pretty
all-
brown
Right, fine, we
eyes.
can switch back to
And you
Keemstar.
want to fucking, you just want to flaunt over me for a little bit.
All right. One's in the chat. if you want to switch over to Keemstar, two's in the chat if you want to find out what happened with Lolcow Rejects, why Parro quit, and what happened with
Let's
Dalmatian.
the hurricane.
Okay, exactly.
I don't give a fuck about Keem.
Okay, so Tommy, you lost.
That's crazy. I can't even believe you just did that.
I bet he comes at you and you don't like
What
it.
brought you back?
What brought
I don't know, Jeremy. I just having a tough time recently in real life, so I just go online to fucking cope. But I'm sick of reading Twitter. Twitter is no fun. Twitter is just no fun, man. Everybody on Twitter is just a fucking like loser. It's so sick, man. And everything I tweet, I get rate limit. I get limited. Like my outreach doesn't.
Censored.
It's like my outreach is restricted.
Do you guys think he's censored?
No, I just think he doesn't have enough followers.
I wonder. I actually am not sure what his Twitter is.
He might just be posting just nonstop.
Posting like crazy
on Twitter. I have a restricted outreach.
Yeah,
oh, man. I should ask OPC for perm permissions so I can just showcase stuff on this stream. I don't know, man. I've just been very busy doing a lot of this stuff and stressed out, and I'm just not eating well, and I'm not really taking care of myself how I should, and I'm just being lazy, I suppose. But I have too much stuff to do. I have too many problems. I don't know. It's just brutal, man. It's brutal. But
I know people are more interested in Dalmatian dog than Keemstar.
You know what I have
What
in my
does that
fridge,
say?
Jeremy? I have a full thing of orange juice and a full thing of. You know what? I'm just gonna ask OPC for perm permission right now.
This is actually really hilarious that people would literally rather watch DDOG with not even an icon, just riff, than watch Lolcow.
I just want to see where Parro comes.
hey,
I want to see it more too. It's just a testament that much Keemstar sucks right now.
Yeah, no one cares about Dalmatian. It's just. Is this dude just like. God damn it.
Oh, he's ferociously
I have to make
typing.
a StreamYard account, I suppose. And I don't know if I want to fully do that, but I could.
Just
It wouldn't
link it
take
to
that long, I
Google. It's
assume.
one button, man. Oh, he probably doesn't use Google.
Fast forward to where like hurricane comes in or some shit. Or something.
For real, I'm about to fall asleep here.
Let me go.
Fucking keyboard ASMR.
Wait.
You can see one off to the side right there. It's called coffee creamer. Let's see how this looks. I'll play this. This is for the chat to get educated. You guys need to get educated.
Oh, Ava!
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no! What? Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did he put Parro backstage on his own stream? That was a mortal mistake. There's no coming back from that for Parro. Like,
I'm so sad that that other panel just ended.
Did it really end?
Yeah, it was getting really interesting.
Why did it
Stinky
end?
Brew, I think OPC deleted it because you started
I'm sorry,
your
y'all.
stream.
I'm sorry, y'all. Yo, I'm sorry. It was me that ended. I just pressed the wrong button. I just pressed the wrong button, man. I just pressed. Now get the fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck is?
Get the fuck out of here! This is too much.
Put Parro back.
See, OPC. It's okay. OPC just
use it.
OPC owes me 100.
Who's doing this? Like,
Parro
Stop
doesn't
kicking
know how to
me,
do the
dude.
controls.
Stop.
oh, that's him doing the
What is
controls.
going on?
Oh my
Who is-
God.
I want to kick you, Parro. Just come back up. Don't
Parro,
stop
stop.
kicking me. Just stay up here with me,
Stop,
dude.
dude.
That was funny.
See, that's funnier
Oh my
than
God, wait, there's
anything that was-
more. Hold up.
That's funnier than anything that was ever on Lolcow.
I
I
honestly
believe we are
agree.
to
All right,
keep our
let me see the other video.
You got a membership inbound.
Oh shit! Let me see this.
We should convince the Lolcow people.
Thank you so much for becoming a member. That means you can now have all the fun emojis. We've got a Keemstar emoji, a
Dude,
Brantley
The Red Bull.
emoji,
No,
I want the
we
Red
need
Bull. I
to-
like the Red Bull the most.
the Red
We
Bull,
need-
Diet Coke. It makes me feel like a video game where you can like give me a Red Bull.
We need to
Yeah,
convince the Lolcow people that Parro could be like some type of moderator for the stream or something. I don't know. It would be very
I
hard
wish he
to,
would
but
be tamed, but he is.
no,
kind of
that
POS
would be
poison.
funny.
I
though.
did the biggest mistake.
Because if they're on there and like Keem and Boogie are just zooming in and out or getting kicked out and putting it back on, like he was like, "What the fuck's going on?" Like, I don't know. The Hurricane guys. He's charged the panel. Who the fuck put him
But
in
he
charge?
actually cuts off the streams and then it's just gone. Like he just, it's too real for that level. That's why it's even funnier.
Fuck,
Has Hurricane ever been on Lolcow? Because like,
No, they wouldn't even understand why he's funny. They don't get it. They're not good. They don't have a good eye for talent, in my opinion.
yeah.
Plus, he doesn't know how to use. He doesn't know how to use like.
Play on my fucking thing again. Play. Bitch ass nigga. Anyway, y'all, welcome to another episode of the Lolcow Rejects with your host, Hurricane Parro, known as the BBC Monster, and I torturing myself, of course.
What?
Because I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid, bro. One of y'all niggas gonna.
Wait, I'm hearing an echo.
Keep telling me what to do in my show. I'm gonna start abusing power in here. I'm gonna start abusing power. What?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, y'all. I've been interrupted.
Dude,
I had to rage, man,
Dude,
because I did the
chill
biggest
that.
mistake in my life that I did not know that Dalmatian was going to be like. No offense to you, Dalmatian. No offense. I just had enough. This might be my last appearance. Me doing this shit. I had enough, man. I can't take it anymore. I can't.
Aw.
I can't take it anymore, bro.
I've been there, man. I know that feeling.
If any of you niggas keep harassing Mackenzie, I'm gonna ban y'all niggas too. Real talk.
Fuck that, bitch.
Let me catch any of you niggas harass Mackenzie one more time.
Eat my
Harass-
dick,
harass her one
Mackenzie.
more
You're a
time.
nasty, weird little bitch. Why didn't you cam up, you ugly hoe? He's self-harmed. That's not okay. And honestly, it's like it is kind of unethical to put him in a position. I don't know. I
should just tie a noose to my neck and show my face and kill my fucking self life right now. I do not give a shit.
That's not okay. This is not
That
okay
is
to have
not.
like he's saying he's gonna kill himself, other people, he's self-harming. That's actually fucked. I worry about him genuinely. Not good.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, he's hilarious, but there's too many
Bye, nigga.
real issues there.
Bitch
But I will
asshole.
watch. I will watch. I just don't know if I would feel comfortable hosting it.
OPC, what the fuck, bro?
Fucking OPC.
Not gonna say anything. Man.
Yeah, what happened to that bitch? She got brainwashed real easy.
So yeah, y'all.
Just like their little internet chihuahua.
Like I said, there's gonna be changes around here. There's gonna be fucking changes around here. I had to torture myself, man. I had to torture. I had to
Probably
torture
wouldn't mean
myself, bro.
I guess we're friends or whatever.
I had to. Because I turned off the wrong stream. I turned off the wrong fucking stream.
Melanie will bring anyone together.
I
in
can't
that
tell
way.
if I see your bitch ass here, you're getting banned too. You're getting banned too, nigga. Watch me. I will ban his bitch ass too. Just like I just banned Decentralites, I'm gonna ban your ass too. Let me see you like chatting in here. Pussy.
Get Crack is in that chat. That's why Get Crack would be good at this because he's connected to so many streamers and is a genuine fan. Spends a lot of time watching these,
Never ever
connected to
simp
make it
for
happen.
women online. That's my ultimate advice to y'all. Never ever simp for women online if you don't have no options. If you don't have the options, you don't have the status that women want, do not simp. Do not simp.
I think Hurricane should control the manosphere.
I'm waiting for him to come back. I'm waiting for it to come back. Okay, you want to get banned too? Exactly. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah, he's absolutely, he kind of is, and she's
The
such
same
a
woman who's
bitch.
simping for Flow
Who
State, but
viciously
I'm
attacks the wall
simping
angel.
for Mackenzie. Yeah, right.
I don't know if she's.
Y'all could come up, man.
Rumors about
Y'all
her
can
and
come up.
Hunter.
You know what? Let me just drop because I fucked up my night, y'all. I literally fucked up myself. Like I just hit my head like in the bed, the wall, my face numerous times. Like I even think about grabbing a baseball bat and just finish the job.
This is not okay.
I sometimes wonder if this is like, I know I'm not saying it's all performative, but like he's
No,
very
I
well
think
versed into wrestling kayfabe and
The self-harming stuff, you could hear him hurting himself. Like, and he's mentioned it before. This is really not okay. And the fact that, like, I don't think he should be a streamer if on a regular basis he's so hurt by it that he's hurting himself, wants to kill himself, and wants to kill other people. Whether he acts on those impulses or not, he is hurting himself. I believe that.
Hey, that's how pissed off I am right now. That's how pissed off I am. This will be my last episode of the Lolcow Rejects. Y'all could take over. I don't give a fuck anymore. If OPC gonna give rights without telling me, like, fuck him. Fuck that nigga too. And I could see why, like, he always dumped out on every single woman he's
Look who's serving face.
Simp ass nigga.
How's it feel? Carrying the face.
What was that?
Carrying the visual.
Carrying the visual. Not even sure. I could barely hear that out. I'm assuming that was Parro. He's a.
I'm done. I'm done with everybody, bro.
Oops.
I'm done.
We'll let him cook. We'll let him cook.
That was just a whole
I'm done.
pause.
Yeah.
I thought I stopped it. Wow.
Ruby,
I think I had a
your
concussion.
Hat. I'm wearing
with
your
that
hat.
GTS I give to myself with my own knee. I probably should have a concussion right now, but I don't care. I'm just waiting for me to die.
Dude, this is so bad.
Suck your father's dick, faggot. You know what? You know what? Bye, Steven. Bye.
Uh-oh.
Bitch ass nigga. The fuck out of here. You're banned from my chat. And suffer. Payback's a bitch. That's what you get for timing me out on Gray Storage chat, fucking loser. Where's King? Where is him? He better not be here, bitch ass nigga. He better not be here. I had to go out of control, bro. I had to go out of control. King TL, I'm in a point that I go find you and kill your mother skunt, you know. You want the war? We could bring the war, you know, right now, you know, nigga. I'm harassing people. You're a predator. Predator. Get your predator ass the fuck out of here.
I recorded
Black
that
ass
part.
pussy. Fucking nigger. That's what you is, a nigger.
Whoa.
Nothing but that.
The recording, what are we gonna do? Whoa.
To drop the F word and the N
I
word.
thought it was narcissism.
What the
Something in your
hell? Oh my god. Of course
That's
there's a
your guy.
demonic.
That's y'all's guy. That's y'all's guy.
Yeah, he called King a predator, but he has no fucking evidence or nothing to prove that he is. So
I know.
that
He
you
just
don't have,
admitted he's
because
like,
there is none. There is
retaliation.
none.
You call me abusive. I'm gonna call you a predator. No, I don't want to make fun of it. It's bad. It's a confusing situation and I get
What's
this.
the confusing situation? I get talked shit to all the time, and I can't say shit. It's confusing. It's confusing. I can't wear my hat backwards, or else I get called an F slur by a merc on the perk, whatever the fuck that bitch was.
Is she still on hiatus from streaming?
Don't know. I could care less. I don't even know who that was. That was the weirdest, like, meeting a bitch that said some shit to me that I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
Oh, you talking about the one, the dating show?
Yeah, and then
Are you
all of a
talking
sudden
about
she
that
was like
chick?
calling me a fucking. I'm like, who? She goes, for the last 5 months, you tried to be irrelevant, and then she licked Darius's nipple. Get the fuck, this bitch is retarded.
I think she was pretty funny. She said you look like a sperm cell. How do you feel about that?
What do you mean? What do you think I feel about that? Why are you laughing?
Yo,
why is that make
that-
laugh? Why is that laugh?
yo,
You got some
it
funny
was funny.
one-liners.
I'm never
I
gonna
gotta
deliver
admit.
visuals again. That's why I don't deliver visuals.
That dating show is hilarious. He turned off his camera.
Oh no, you got scared off camera.
Yo, that show was funny. That dating show, I was laughing when she was like trolling that dude, trolling King.
Yeah, we reviewed it. Yeah, that was hilarious. I guess
You should
there's
play that.
more.
That was funny. You should play it.
Wait, I need to hear them
Like after
fight.
this.
OPC polls are perms, dude.
Yo, listen, what is going on between us, though? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, Hurricane. I just didn't. I wanted to be on my own and stream on my own, and you came in my stream, and I don't know why you came in.
My dumbass had ended my own stream without me knowing. Like I thought, like I told the chat that I'm gonna end your stream because how the fuck do you get access to this?
How are you, Hurricane? OPC is gonna revoke your access. OPC gives me access, dude.
He never told me. He said, "This is my show. This is my show."
You can't just come in and end my stream.
Nigga, this is my show.
You don't own the
Lolcow
show,
reject.
dude. You don't
I
own
do.
the show.
I
You
do,
own the
nigga.
channel? You own the channel?
Yes.
I don't.
I'm the reason why he created it. Fool.
I don't think that that's true. I think he.
I
So
don't-
you admit
you weren't there.
You
You
admit
don't-
he created it. He owns it. No.
You're not even. Yeah. You're not even following in the Discord. That's what's funny right there. That's what's funny right there.
Okay.
And he haven't told me anything. He haven't told me anything.
I can't believe he doesn't remove
He's
your
simping for
perms.
grace.
He
He's
doesn't
simping for
listen.
grace. That's what it comes down to. That nigga's a fucking simp, bro.
So you really are just gonna? Don't be mean. He's literally letting you have permissions. He's giving you the show. When I tell him to take away your stuff. Why did you just come and end my stream? You behave like a fucking monkey, dude.
Whoa!
Yeah, you. I know. How the fuck did you got here? I didn't know that was your stream that I ended. I mean, my stream. And then I ended yours because my dumbass had ended mine's. Like, accidentally. Because I told it that. Because I was still shocked at how the fuck did you got here?
Okay. Okay, Hurricane.
I banned Stephen David. I banned King TL. Yes, I banned King TL. I banned more motherfuckers.
Did you use a bunch of slurs?
Yes, because King TL is that, the N-bomb with the hard ER. Hey, I had to, man. Because he's pathetic. He's pathetic, bro. He's pathetic.
Yo. Yeah.
You're banned, King. Don't ever come back.
I guess it's Cali time, so maybe it makes sense you're still up.
So King, you're getting banned all over the place. I saw a little clip going around of Grace kicking you out and saying you are not welcome there anymore because you
Yeah, because I've been
donated to the
eating
girls
pussy
trip.
for fucking the last month. You already
And
know
now you're
what the
banned from
fuck's
this.
going
Why?
on.
What is in the air?
We-
All of a
because
sudden,
of
we
you.
made peace, and everyone's trying
What
to
do you
make
mean? No. It's because of you, and you know exactly what it is. I committed to you. I showed up and popped back off for a little bit and supported you. I supported Ava for the first time in a long time, and I'm assuming that popped her off. But I've been supporting you, and then I didn't like bounce back on the exposing of the DMs. Like, I'm assuming she thought I was gonna trip out on, but I knew that wasn't gonna be. I'm not an idiot. Like, it was kind of a joke in the first place. So.
Sometimes the lines get confused, especially in these streaming environments. The whole new, because there's.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
how much
I don't
more
know.
do
I guess
gotta
you're
give to
a
you?
silly
How
boy.
much more do I got to give to you and Lo to make you guys not seem that I've fully am on?
I believe.
The Rube
I
train.
believe it. I haven't doubted.
The only
I've
one
been
that I
fine.
don't
Everyone,
I don't
it's everyone
trust Ava. I
else's
don't
against
trust
you.
Ava for shit.
I'm just being a good journalist. I'm being a good journalist and asking you the hard questions.
Yeah, I'll just say
yes.
this. I don't trust
I
Ava
happen
for
to
shit.
notice you're banned here, and I happen to see a clip of you being banned elsewhere, and
What?
I would not do that.
Where am I banned?
On Grace's chat and on this chat.
This chat?
No. Yeah.
Or
right
hurricanes?
Right now.
Hurricanes? What are you doing? What are you doing? This is the bullshit that I just said. This is so everybody, when we do this in real life, Stevie and I hate, and Alien, what this is the early things of we're both celibate. We're both celibate, I guess we say. But at the same time, what this is we are a perfect couple. And
I think Merc the Perk is actually your perfect match.
What do you
Merc the Perk?
Liar.
Merc the Perk and King, I think the
such a
chemistry,
liar.
that's why he is all twisted from playing with negative energy, that he loves what he hates and he hates what he loves.
What?
His brain has been scrambled. Look at the hat he's wearing. Can we get a zoom in on that? Don't you
Yeah,
dare.
he's
Don't
he's
dare.
wearing a local cafe.
Lolcow, neighbor. It's the Lolcow. You've been watching it.
Everywhere the logo.
What is that? What is
Lolcow,
that?
neighbor. It's the
What is
Lolcow.
that logo? How
We've been watching
diseased
it.
are we?
They're clicking now. Loco. Loco.
Oh, good. Bye-bye, good.
Yeah, that's
Wings,
what
wings,
it is.
wings.
Tommy King supports what he watches, and it's a bit of a operation. This is actually Ruby's hat, and she's supposed to be sending me a Low Angels
Well,
hat.
you never sent me your address, Mr. Lazy, not
410
committed.
Fifth Avenue.
What?
410 Fifth Avenue.
No, that's not your address.
It's fine. Yes.
Oh my god.
Write it down.
1313, was it
No,
Mockingbird
410,
Lane?
410 Fifth Avenue, Mapleton, North Dakota.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're fucking North Dakota. Okay. All right, I'll send you the hat.
No, I'll send you the hat. I'll pick it up.
You better send me, because I would love to have a Lolcow hat.
I know
Especially
you
since I've been
would. We talked
unbanned. It would
about it,
really
you freak.
prove my, my dedication.
God, we did this
Ruby
conversation.
merch. I talked to Mr. Stinky Brew. We all know he's a very talented artist, and I like being, controlling most things that I make, even if they're bad. At least I know it's all me. So I had some hesitation, but I was like, why not, do a collaboration and have some merch? Because I know he'd draw something awesome. I could probably just tell him, to just make something up, and he'd draw a cool design. I really like to design for Jaffe's show, Madhouse.
Yeah, Madhouse fan art. Yeah, he always be dropping fan art.
Yeah, I think I actually have one of his pictures, or maybe even one or two, because I like to share. Everyone in the audience, send me your art, your music. We love to share. We love to inspire each other, even if it's shitty.
Everybody in
I
chat,
like
she's
shitty
actually a
art.
liar.
I like shitty art because that's some real shit, baby. And once you can vibe with the lo-fi aesthetic, the rest is cake.
Reminds me of that
I
movie
think
Basket Case. What's in the
Yeah.
basket?
Oh my god, it does remind me kind of. I think we've watched that. The trailer
Yeah.
for that.
Gosh, she's never watched Basket Case. I hate that you think
I've
that
never
you're
watched
so.
the movie.
I hate that you think that you're so cultured. You're such a fake horror culture. You're a fake
I
horror
used to.
culture punk bitch.
I used to be a little bit elitist, but I'm not. I'm anti-elitist
I know
now.
exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are, and I've
Nope.
No, I do. I've studied your everything.
Well, please report back because I could use some
You had
advice
me at
on
hello
my
at Punk.
issue.
You had me at hello at Punk, and then you tried to talk horror talk, and then you said Videodrome, and you must have this one boyfriend that maybe,
It
or
was
girlfriend that thought they loved 1987 horror.
It was my
and
brother.
you
I had a
fucking,
very
like,
cool older
stuck
brother,
on
but then I
with
also
video.
did.
You
I
keep
was a
bringing up
very cool
Videodrome like it's a
child.
great
I
horror
was a
movie.
cool child. I found stuff at thrift stores, and
No,
then I
I
blossomed
lived
and
in a
dated
video
other
store.
cool people. We enriched each other, bitch.
What? Say it again. I love that. I love when you say that.
You're about to
No,
go
I
on
love when you say that.
mute.
Why do you say
Daddled.
that? Do you know what's gonna happen? Because you already realized that.
This is what happens when
Dan
my
and
mind
I-
twisted because of losers like that black fuck.
He's gonna
Like,
have
come
to
on to
delete
me when
the
you see what
Parro,
happens.
Are you? Why are you like
This my
now,
last.
are you still upset about what happened earlier?
This is my last appearance of Lolcow Rejects. Real talk. Dalmatian, you want to take over? You could take over. Just letting y'all know that this is my
No,
last appearance.
I just didn't. I don't want you to steal. I don't want you to come and end my stream, dude. I can't believe you did that, Hurricane. I wasn't even doing anything to you. I literally.
Accident.
Because the end. Hey, Ava, can you ask him, please? Please. Since you know more than me.
About what? Ask who
That
about
why I ended a stream that I thought because it was Dalmatian stream. I ended our stream. Like, how the fuck did this nigga got access? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, D-Dog. Suddenly, like, all of a sudden you were streaming while we've been going for like 2 hours.
Yes, I left my own.
Why did you start your own
Goalie,
stream?
huh?
Because the channel was
XP.
so loud, and I didn't want to deal with it.
It's Hurricanes,
Just-
buddy.
Yeah, but do you understand how fucking weird it is?
I was gonna stream on my own. What's weird about it? All right, you're getting kicked off.
Really?
It is not
Someone
weird.
give them the
I had to
link.
stream by myself for before
Deliver
give
the
crack
link.
to me and everybody else joined yelling, and I was just planning on going by myself, and then everybody else joined. And then I had to leave and start my own, and I said, "Okay, that's fine." And then Parro came and ended mine. He ended mine.
Okay,
So-
wait, but
I'm glad you're enjoying it, King. I'm glad you're enjoying it, King. Because I'm going to the grave just to have sex with your dead ass grandmama. That's exactly what I'm putting.
Oh, that's fucked up.
At least
Bitch
it's the
ass nigga.
grandma, not the grandma.
That one is really.
Yeah,
it's always
that's fucked
anything
up.
involving relatives, but and it's like people might think like, oh, well, maybe his grandma died a long time ago. It was a recent thing,
just
so to
happened
do
2
that
weeks
is,
ago.
it's fucked.
Yeah, that's messed
Just
up as
happened.
fuck.
No, it's not shit.
If that person said that to my mom, like about my mom, because my mom passed away in 2015, dude, like I would have fucking demolished them.
Yeah,
it's
that's
all
how I
good.
feel when people go after my
It's all
brother.
good.
It's
Especially the
obviously
best
turns
part
the
is
fuck
he
out
doesn't
of
know where I'm from, and on the reservation, you actually don't maintain the reservation like cemeteries, and so I didn't know we had to dig the hole, and I had to fill the hole and drop her in the hole. So when he talks that shit, and I was the only one, because my cousins and nephews and shit aren't like bigger guys that know how to even use shovels and shit. So when it came time to like actually put the crate in the ground,
Yeah.
I had to do it with my daughter there, and me and my daughter. I have my daughter often, but she didn't know that I was gonna have to. I didn't know I was gonna have to be in like the lead of the like funeral shit. So it's funny. It's fine. I'm good, but it's like this dude, and he doesn't know nothing.
Yeah,
about nothing.
just keep living for your grandma. You know what I mean?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Just
I'm
keep
good. I'm
living,
good.
bro.
He's so dumb. He was like, I would rape your grandma. I'm like, my grandma was
No,
part
that's-
of the. If you look up
It's
the
not right.
Turtle Mountain Indian Reservation and what they did, the Catholic churches did to all the young women from that area, they would get shipped off into buses and get like bleach sprayed off and like whitewashed and all that like crazy native, like old Native American, like they would say that they were diseased and gross, and my grandma was actually part of that whole like thing. And so when he even brings up that, it's like, dog, you don't even, whatever he said, he can live with that shit. My grandma was born
Yeah.
in 1931 and literally on a reservation that got shipped, bussed, and whitewashed. And the whole whitewash native culture, fucking Catholic pastor.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like when he even says it, it doesn't affect me because I'm fine and I know my family deals with it. And we have a lot of problems in that my native side. So it's like I don't. It's like when you say it, it's like it's not even. It doesn't even make me pissed. It's that you are so simple with what you say. You have no idea what you're saying, and that's kind of just it's weak. It's weak, and it's the same. It could be, even if it wasn't that, it was still such a weak comment that I wasn't even tripping. I wasn't even tripping.
Yeah, he said it out of anger, like he
Yeah.
wasn't thinking what he was saying.
Yeah, well, he just doesn't know the culture of where I'm from and what, like, because there is, I guess, me being black, and he calls me nigger. Like he thinks that I'm from Africa. I'm not from Africa. My family is not from Africa. My mom's side is Native American Ojibwe, and we're here. My real father is from Boston, Massachusetts area, and my whole king side's from there. I don't know them. I'm gonna meet them soon, and but I don't have no slave lineage in my family, so it's like I don't get tripped out with stupid shit getting said. Like he's whatever, dog. He doesn't affect me, and I want to talk peaceful about it now to where when he does say shit, if you think I get even mad about it, no, I don't get mad. And that's why I'm able to counteract whatever he's saying and like know that TK is very I'm way more calculated in funny and knowing what he's trying to say than he is even understanding. Like, and so it's I don't even trip. Or with the gay shit. We're like Lo and I had a big fight last night. Ruby, if you even pull up Lo's stream.
Oh yeah, I actually would
Lo
like
got
to.
shit-faced. Lo got shit-faced and apologized in her Discord today to everybody.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wait, who? Lo?
Yeah. Lo apologized
Lo
to everybody for being
Trivia
shit-faced.
was the chat to
I had to leave. I left like
last
2 minutes
night.
after you last night. I left. I don't know when you left, but I had to leave. Them questions
I
were too
yeah, I
long.
like my weed thing was like kicking in. I just
I
lagged
was
out and fell.
toe up. I was toe up early because I got done at like 3 o'clock yesterday, and that's why I was like talking all that shit in Discords. And then I went on Jaffe, fucking shit faced, drunk, talking to fucking Alien and Bud Crazy. Like I was fucking loose as a goose last night.
Dude, I need to catch up on that. But first, Bean sent this link and said that you can remind them of this.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had a dream that you had you could do so you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Yeah, that's accurate.
That's super TK energy right there.
Yeah, let's see. Kids talk about dreams probably out of you too.
I had a dream where I was flying, like I hit the wall. A lot of times I have scary dreams, and sometimes I have.
I know, it's like, wait, are we all children?
I sleep with a teddy bear.
We're
with a
literally
rabbit.
stunted. But look at how laid out that kid is with a turtleneck, bro. He's ready to rock.
Yeah, turtleneck.
But
oh, look at the hands.
I mean, like dreams are very important. My own little special blankie. I'm the
When
only
was
one
this
who
made?
has this kind of blankie. It's special
That's
because I
TK with
even
Lois
had it
blanket.
when I was a baby. It was ripped. Right here so big, and here.
It's got to be like 90s because the quality of the video.
Not in the store. I take him to the bathroom, but not in the bathtub. He'll get wet so much, and then he'll rip. Blanky is his name.
God, Ruby, you just don't have kids. That's why it's so
Not
crazy.
gonna appeal to me right now to take on a whole bit. I'm stressed out about
Well,
life right
you know
now.
what?
I don't need another.
You should buy a
My
night
daughter's
light.
just crazy.
I got a little light to check.
Okay, this is like late 90s or something, early 2000s.
Have you
So
ever had
the
a
best part
dream
is with my kids.
that
So I told her about
that you
dinosaurs. I told
you
her about
had
dinosaurs being fake and the world being flat when she was like 3. And so she went to school and honestly would be the kid being like, so my dad says that space is fake and the planets, and she got in trouble.
You really?
Yeah, my baby's mother fucking called me and was like,
You're
you can't-
indoctrinating your child
Yeah,
into
for
fake
sure.
news.
I said because they got in a fight over dinosaurs. She got in a fight over dinosaurs. And she held me down and was like, "This dinosaurs are fake, homie." I'm like on a playground.
Hey, Ruby, you
All
should.
the kids love dinosaurs.
Play
and I
that.
thought,
No, I was gonna say play that video, but have it slowed down so the kid sounds like he's drunk.
Yeah, no, it was wild. It was wild. And my daughter still, she still
Go
actually
back.
does not. She thinks that dinosaurs are fake and gay, and she believes TK more than her teachers.
Ruby, can you play that dating show with King? That seems
Oh
hilarious.
yes, thank you for reminding me.
That was funny. I was watching it while I was in the car and shit.
Oh
I
wait,
was
but I
like
also wanted to see
laughing.
Low. I wanted to see the end of Low's thing.
Yes, ma'am.
God, this is almost a year ago. Oh, it's
It came back. You didn't see the new Riz review?
no. I was looking at what you were showing on the screen for a brief second.
So yeah, I didn't even get to watch all of it. Dude,
Wait,
let's do
was
some
that a
more.
year ago? I thought it was recently.
No, this was like 2 nights ago.
Look at those
Oh,
two
okay.
chicks in the bottom. Is like Saved by the Bell extras.
I love when she
I
wants
can
to
see
say that I have no Riz. What are you? I have no drip, bitch. You're wearing the same clothes I'm wearing.
Oh yeah, do I have it on mute?
Yeah, it's muted.
Mainly applying to the fucking Australian nigga who's not even paying attention, and this fucking weak ass fucking ex fucking convict like in chat. Like we don't know who he is. Anyway, the point is, when you come in Austin,
You're an
we'll
Australian
fly oil
nigga.
back out. We'll
Get
do some
fucked.
content. Like, what are you trying to do?
Well, reality's a
I'll be coming
hologram,
to Austin
so
at some
whatever.
point and hanging out with you guys. And what the fuck just happened? I'll be hanging out with everyone. You know, when I revisit Austin, you know, I love a little degeneracy. Down at 6th Street, that's my jam.
only
You know,
viewer.
Austin
That's
Eddie.
become
No,
too.
dinosaur bones are
I
not
don't know what
radioactive.
Austin is, but I'll
Ruby,
say
don't
yes because
talk.
I like you. So what if I ditch you guys
dinosaur
and then
bones
you and
aren't
Oil are on a one-on-one? What then?
No, thank you.
I got the proof. We're fine. No, talk. Let it go. I have dinosaur. It's called Dinosaur Wars.
Oh.
It's a book. It's real.
What?
Oh, you're
God. Yeah. Ow.
Yeah, I'm assuming I wasn't part of that.
Yay, thank you. I just started dual streaming on Kick, so thank you. I don't know how to use it.
2v2. We go on a date. You pay for everything because you know we're women. We shouldn't have to pay for anything. You down for that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Yes. W money.
Hello.
W money.
I'll just pay for everyone.
And I'm sure we can find you a place to stay. I got an apartment. You can't sleep with me because I'm struck on Darius. You know, like that's my thing. But I'm sure you can stay here. You know.
No, thank you.
Oh,
maybe you can stay with Prawn.
Yeah, sleep with Prawn. That'll be content. You know.
Oh, I want to cuddle up with Oil.
You know, I'm very disappointed in you because I talked you up a lot, and now you're like selling the image. You're selling the image, dude. You're just supposed to
I mean,
say, yeah. You're supposed to
my
say
wingman
yes.
to Oil, and she's not taking the bait. That's what I'm saying. You know?
Wait, what's the bait? Oh, now
She's
you're
not
baiting us. You're the master baiter. That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
didn't
L
do that.
masturbators. We don't like baiters around here. L masturbators.
It sounds like you're baiting though. So you're the
Listen,
masturbator.
I don't bait.
I'm
I spit
the
facts.
apprentice baiter.
Hey, listen. I've been riding for you. What are you talking
That's
about? Now you're biting the hand that feeds you. Because I've been riding for you so hard, boys.
I think that was her way. She was trying to riz you. She was negging you, and you were caught off guard by how it hit. She got you.
No, you really think that you think I don't know what she was doing?
You seem like you were stunned.
Ruby. So there's a big misconception with TK and you guys. So it's gonna go down like this. There's gonna be two things that we're gonna realize from the rest of our lives, for the rest of all this. I get pussy. Okay? And I'm funny, charismatic, and can do this. So I don't need to, what I do with Ruby, what I do with Grace, what I've done with any of you ladies on streams is almost honestly for my pleasure. Okay? So it's not like, oh, Tommy, oh, you seem desperate. If you think that in real life I walk around and can't get pussy, but online magically all these girls are like, oh, Tommy, you're so cute, funny. If you don't think that translates into real life, that's the most dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. So Ruby, that's why you should be more than actually honored.
I am honored.
You are my. I want, and then
Pride
everybody,
Month.
and
I'm
with
proud of
everybody
you.
fucking trying to ruin us. It's irritating because I'm going to take a celibacy.
Proud of
I'm
the
done with
progress
the
we
word
made.
celibacy.
I know you
Can we
want to
both-
self-destruct like with
Can
Parro.
we do
You
this?
want to be like
Ruby,
Parro.
stop babbling. Can we do this?
Dick.
I will not touch another female until we meet each
How
other.
is a dick?
Until we
Sorry.
meet each other, Ruby. Let's do this. If we start this whole thing till you and I meet, I will never even hold a hand with another person.
All right, let's see how your Riz. Let's see the Riz.
What do you mean?
slur.
Okay.
No,
that's
let's
fine.
see how good you are, how much pussy you get. Let's see. Watch you pull all these bitches.
I don't care about them. I'm talking to you. I'm talking
that,
to you.
my
I
friend,
don't
is
care
that.
about her. I don't care
That's
about
what
her.
I say when I feel like a loser.
Yo, King, don't you got to fight over Fernando though? Fernando trying to hit it.
Fernando, I'll throw
Yo,
him a
what
pack
the
of
fuck
cigarettes
did
and
you
he'll be
guys do to
fine.
Fernando? I need to watch that.
I'll throw him
That's
a
what I
pack
need
of
to see. I
cigarettes
need
and
to
we're
see
gonna
what
be
the
good.
fuck you did to my Fernando.
No, I like
You
Fernando.
talking about Foreman? He called Fernando idiot. I didn't see the chat.
Broke his fucking heart.
Yeah, that was.
I was looking at the chat. I don't see idiot unless it got removed by a mod.
It was there. I did find it. He told me, and he looks so sad because he's not a fucking streamer. He does enjoy the attention and people tip and like buying like a soda or whatever, and it's fun. And he usually has a nice positive message. It works, and he likes hanging out, walking around like the bodega or whatever. But he's not like a seasoned internet person. All he knows is that some dude in front of me just called him an idiot.
Yeah.
When I left him with my string and like,
it was tough.
what
It was
the
tough.
fuck, man? I timed him out for that. So maybe that's why you didn't see it. But
you set him up for it. You knew what there was going to be.
I did not. As far as I know, most of my audience loves Fernando, but
I do.
I just wasn't thinking that people would go like troll him or that he would
Jeremy?
even really see it. I shouldn't have told him I thought it would be more loving. Usually it's very pro Fernando. I thought you would love to see all the positive messages. That's even sadder.
I'm a Fernando fan. Know what else I like about Fernando? He don't.
You guys
even
all
got
make
your number.
apology videos.
Can I talk? Why do you do? Okay. Do you want to know the first time we fought?
My show, baby.
Do you want to remember the first time we fought? Do you know we've fought before? Oh my God! Why do you roll your eyes?
Fine.
You do this because
you have a problem with the visual?
You
Bye.
do this. No, she does this because she thinks she's so far away that we're actually never gonna meet. But I would make her blush, and she would honestly fall apart. She would fall apart.
Just like Merc Dipper. You got her back on the first one, my buddy.
I have to say, you know what? Wait,
This is real life. This is real love. We're trying to find oil, her green card, and okay, that's.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is now Merc off the perk.
Oh, you can hear me.
Come on. The stream. We already knew it was TK that was gonna do this. So my oily or whatever your name is.
You. Why are
Can
you
we
still
just
here?
be-
You've already been eliminated. The only reason you're still
Oh,
here is
you're
because we have
lying.
15
Oh
seconds.
my God!
Sperm cell.
Exactly. Let's play
What
it again
happened?
for the people in the back because that was a good.
Did I bust?
Do you need to be muted, my buddy? Because when the clip
Me?
is running, you talk over the clip, and no one can hear anything when you do that. They don't hear you. They don't hear the clip. It's just like. So respect the clip. Say if you want to speak, say, "Can I interject?" And then I'll say, "No, bitch, mute yourself."
I've been writing for you. What are you talking about? Now you're biting the hand that feeds you. Because I've been writing for you so hard, boys. I've been writing for you.
This is quite a script that you're coming up with. I have to say, you know what?
Wait,
It's not a script.
This is real life. This is real love. We're trying to find oil, her green card, and okay, that's.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is now Merc off the perk.
Oh, you can hear me.
Fucking dork off the stream. We already knew it was PK that was gonna do this. So my oily or whatever your name
Talking to
is.
you. Why are
Can
you
we
still
just
here?
be-
You've already been eliminated. The only reason you're still
No,
here is
you're
because we have
lying.
15 seconds.
One, you're lying.
Okay.
One, you're
guess what?
lying.
Guess what? Bye in 15 seconds. Let's see. 9, 8,
really what you
7, 6,
Go
5,
ahead, and
4,
let it figure out what the
3,
rest of this
2,
motherfucker's
1.
got.
Bye, buddy.
Nice
got fired. I still my job. Oh my
Give us
god,
a
they're doing a
What do you mean?
fucking
It's
Lolcow live
just a
show.
round of competition.
Yo. Listen,
It's
I
just no.
say
Well,
you
Mark,
take
Mark,
the rest
Mark,
of your
Mark, you already
commissary, you go
watched-
get a
only
bunch of
jumped up
fucking
here because
sweet
I was
rolls
here.
and you enjoy
You only
your night
jumped up here
because this
'cause I was
time you're
here.
not going far here.
You've been wanting this interaction to happen, and now you felt it. You felt it, and it was a little. It was
I
a
felt
little nicer than you
violated,
expected.
probably.
You had a chance.
No, you know what it is. Both you ladies had a nice time, and thank you for your time, gentlemen. They're just gonna
Thank you
follow
for
back
turning your
after a
hat
minute,
around,
so
by
you
the
guys
way.
enjoy the rest of your stream. Mark, do not
Thanks
smile
for
at
turning
me.
your hat
Turn
around.
it.
Hey,
You have the
thanks for
same
turning your
crew
hat
that
around.
put
You still look like a
You guys
sperm
have a
cell.
lot of
You
sexual
still look like a
tension.
sperm
There's a
cell.
lot of sexual
we-
tension.
You still look like a
Why are
sperm
you
cell.
doing it?
I feel it. I
Alright,
feel the
I need to
sexual
ask
tension
something.
between Mark and that guy.
Round 2 begins
Wait,
now.
can we let
That's
Pat
4
Ewers
minutes
chime
to
in?
clock.
The fuck is this?
Yeah. There was mad sexual tension in the air that
Oh,
round.
now
I felt it
Scumbag's coming
between
in here
TK
writing for his fucking donkey.
and Merc.
Nice.
I felt that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear the part when it says when she called him a sperm cell. I
That
think
was
you went too far.
funny. That was a good one. Round of applause for Mark the Park. She really made a splash. As did Darius on her back. He said she said the Da Vinci. I think it's more of a Pollock, but you know.
Nope. Clap better.
Nope. I'm not gonna clap for that. No, I want to encourage bad.
That's when you clap.
There's word on
you
the
ever
stream.
clap with them weird wrists like that again, Ruby?
There's word on the street that DDOG is going live.
Yeah, that's
Boring. I'm live.
Wait, what was the other thing we were gonna watch that was
nice.
important?
Stevie, real quick.
What?
Is that a grilled cheese with a zebra chicken?
Dude, this is one of my favorite paintings
What does that
ever.
mean? Can I know
It's
what
called,
it meant?
Okay, it's called Rooster Zebra Contemplating Grilled Cheese by Matt Forderer.
Okay.
It's my favorite painting ever.
Got you.
Or one of them, at least.
Do you want to know what my favorite painting is? Or my favorite piece of art is?
What is it? I'm curious.
Damien Hirst. Do you know who Damien Hirst is?
I've heard the name.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah, I'm way smarter than you guys might think. So Damien Hirst.
Or maybe
and it's
you're
called-
just into the lame shit that it's not even on our radar because it's so mainstream and we're just on the fringes of we know the most obscure things going way back hundreds of years
ahead.
even about
And
what
it's for the, it's
art,
called For the Love of Money.
music, whatever, literature.
So he made
philosophy.
so Damien Hirst For the Love of Money or For Money on the Mind, one of the two, and it is the human skull with diamonds and real teeth.
Okay,
still up
yeah.
there. No.
Wait, was it
For the love of God.
For the Love of God, yeah.
Yep.
So, but there's a whole thing. Damien Hirst is my favorite artist. I have multiple like.
How do you spell
friends.
HER?
So what I like? No, you got it. You got HIRST, and I also have multiple of his spin butterfly art, and then he has bug art. So if you type in butterfly or bug art,
Yo, where's the autocorrect when I need it? What
you're
the
fine.
fuck?
So get out of there.
It's so obscure or
Just be
uncool that
fine,
Google doesn't
woman.
even know what
Listen
it
to me
is.
for a half a second.
Is this
Type
a friend
in
of
Damien
yours?
Hirst.
Is
Damien
this your
Hirst.
deviant art we're about to pull up?
No, stop! I promise it's beautiful.
Just spell it again. I took the whole bag.
Damien,
I'm sorry.
Damein. DAM. My God, we can.
You're making me spell demon? Oh
No,
my
that
God.
Damien. Yes. Don't be scared of. I got your back. HIRST. And then butterfly. Bug. But the word bug.
HIRST.
My God, but the word bug.
Painting.
BUG. No, not paintings. Not this one. No, I like all of his. So that second one is the real one, or the first picture is the real one.
Oh.
But stop that whole thing. Stop now. Shut your mouth.
What?
You don't know me.
Cool. It's
No,
like
no,
probably
I said
Keemstar's
type in
favorite artist
bug.
too.
Type in bug.
I'll show you
Type
mine.
in
I think
bug.
mine's
God,
better than yours.
you suck. You suck. You're so amateur. You're so amateur. You're being remedial. Trust me when I'm helping you. Type in Damien Hirst and then bug.
My favorite is Dorothea
And-
Tanning, who is
Yeah,
actually
no, I
married
know,
to.
miss. Can you let me shine for half a second?
You did, and that was
I got
awful.
you. That one's easy.
That was
You
awful.
Suck,
That was
you suck.
bad.
You're such a. Know what you are. Know what you are.
I am what I am.
Then take your keys off the fingers.
Nope.
Take your keys off the fingers.
What was
Damien Hirst, either butterfly, fly art, or bug. The bug collection or pill. No, not the butterfly. Okay, so that's easy.
Bro.
No, that's easy. You're an idiot. Stop. No, type in pill. God,
You're
so
pranking me right now.
No, I'm not. Type in pills.
Am I just high? I did eat an entire bag
You're
of
tripping out. You're not respecting my brain. You think I'm being a jerk. I promise. Type in Damien Hirst, like RX. RX. I'm being dead serious. And look what he does. Or bugs. He does every bug.
No, ew, why are you shooting dead animals? I'm not evil like you.
Trust me.
Bro.
Trust me, Ruby. Ruby. Trust me. Trust me.
All right, what was the other thing? There's some
bugs or the RX. I have
Type in auto rap.
I think
deterioration
there's some page breaking news.
Okay, let's go. Ruby, when we do this in real life, I'm gonna fucking braid your hair. I'm gonna braid your hair.
Type in auto rap deterioration of mind over matter.
No, Stevie's gonna be
No, this is a good one.
We know
Shush.
Stevie's crazy.
Everyone? Oh wait, you can't see what I'm seeing.
Let's present
DDOG is live.
Now?
I'm watching it. That's me in the chat.
Let's throw rocks at him.
No.
Hey, there's someone else in the
Hold
kick
on, let
chat.
me make sure I have nothing doxable before I do this.
Oh,
Oh, she's pulling my stream
tonight?
up.
God, I'm drunk.
Dog
Hold
speaks
on,
to the
I gotta get
entire
another
world.
shot.
Let's see what she's saying.
Bro.
Ruby.
Okay, let's see.
No, we can't.
As well.
He's
Look
gonna
at
pull
how-
me up
look how
watching
cheap and
games.
drunk I get.
Way too
I'm a cheap drunk as well.
It's way too.
Oh man, this screen sharing process is actually going to be difficult.
Exactly. It's hard to be a streamer.
She wants me to come on her panel.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
beg.
come on her panel then.
Oh, come
Beg.
on, her
Holy
panel. Oh, damn
Yes.
it.
Can you please, everyone, be respectful? Don't
I'll
scare
join
him
her
off.
stream
Don't
yard.
scare off the
We'll end
talent.
this for now. We'll come
Don't
back by
scare
myself
off
later.
the talent.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Can we
He's
let
coming.
Alien?
He's coming.
What?
Don't.
He's my friend, Ruby. Alien
All
Bobcorn.
right, I'm dropping the link.
She's such a.
I believe that if we are honest with ourselves,
Oh, here we go. Let's go.
that the most fascinating
Wait for
problem in the
Alan
world
Watt.
is who am I?
Alan Watts. Who knew that? TK did.
What
Ruby.
do you mean? What do you feel when you say the word I? I, myself.
It is happening. Get ready.
So crazy.
He just
I
ended
don't
his
know
stream
if
to
that
join this,
Tommy
so
King
do
will
not
be
any
forget.
more fascinating
I hate you.
preoccupation than that.
He just ended his own
Because it's
stream to
so
come here, so do
mysterious.
not scare
Yeah, we
him off.
know you
It's so
freak. Why are you
elusive.
babbling?
You're babbling.
Because what you are
Oh my
in your
God, is this
inmost
him?
being is scared.
No, that's the picture I wanted to show you.
Oh, I'm scared.
Click on it. Click on it.
Whoa!
Look at that. That's a good one. Auto rap deterioration
Bro,
of
that
mind
is
over
really
matter.
good. That's freaky.
Yeah, that's
Like a
that's
quick-
what DDOG
quick
really
like that?
looks like. Auto rap. Or HR Geiger.
You drink
that's
Diet
another one.
Coke?
I'm scared.
You drink Diet Coke?
Yeah, I'm on my like fourth can.
What do you mean? Where are the Red Bulls, bitch?
Bro, those things are like $6 a pop. And guess what? Did you hear Fernando out me for having? He tells all his friends that I have like all the cans in front of my house, and they had all a bag of Red Bulls. He fucking blew
Two
up my
bags. He goes like
skull.
this. 2 bags. You can eat
Two bags
in
of
front
Red
of that bitch's crib.
Yeah, I got addicted to Red Bull because of her, Ruby.
No.
I was buying Red Bull just to watch the
Dude,
stream
they
and
should at
shit.
least. If we're gonna be doing,
So,
God, this stuff.
Alien Popcorn, what we're gonna do, because we are fans of this fucking asshole, she doesn't know that she actually has a legion behind her. Everyone knows that TK is obviously legion, so thank you, Alien Popcorn, for letting her know.
No.
No,
I rebuke thee in the blood of
You
Jesus
have a
Christ.
crew.
I rebuke thee.
You have a
King.
crew.
I
What?
rebuke you. Wait, let me look
Doesn't
up a video of
matter,
someone
we're
like
already
if there are any
here.
like automatic AI
Should I
rebuking
start talking
videos.
about Parro?
Rebuking a streamer.
I'll be back. My phone is dying. I got to switch to my phone.
Plug it in.
Alright, hey,
Because
thanks
we're
for
gonna bring
coming
these
up.
out now.
Thanks for up.
We're
I enjoyed
bringing
having
these
you on
out,
the panel.
Alien,
Can I be back?
Shut the fuck up, King. Shut. Thank you for coming up. It was a pleasure to have you on the panel.
Wait, can I come back because I got another phone?
Oh, well then we will see you again shortly. And
All right.
wow, making me scream, making me look bad,
bang bang,
making me look.
This up. Thank you for letting. What are you? Why do you keep torturing me out? So we're bringing up the ascension cards.
No. Oh my god. No, that's how. Nope. I'm not taking any chances. Okay. You put those away. No. Did you see what happened to Keemstar? Mr. Ouija board? Mr. Sonichu? No, thank you. You're wearing the mark of the beast right now.
Where?
He's making them all get it tattooed. You don't see anything wrong with that? Are you going to get it tattooed?
What is the mark of the beast?
Of the Lolcow mark?
Oh, this shirt? TK, yeah, W Keem, no.
Can we get some Keemstars in the chat?
Keemstars in
We do
the
have a
chat.
Keemstar emoji. And a brand. Can we get some Keem and Brant? I want to see the new dolls episode. That's what I want to see.
And especially, let's get ESPO 70. Look at that stupid jaw, that cunt. Sorry.
Oops.
You know what? Let's play that bitch's shit from today. Did you hear what she said, Ruby?
What?
Usually I do never say this, but I gotta. You know what? She actually fucked me over way harder, and I'm usually very gentleman about this. Fuck this bitch. Play that stupid incest porn bullshit that she brought today. That's super rude. The last time I yelled at her, we yelled at the day of your. Don't do that face.
Where's the clip? Where am I going?
So it's on today's. Because you
on
know.
Thorp?
Yes. And then real quick, can we bring up this old thing so we can get it out of the air? The day that they were trafficking you, right? Do you remember the day you were running? And everyone was like, oh my God, TK was super nice to Ruby.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Is that when you flipped? They came up bad that day, and they still
everybody
think
is it crazy? So, but I flip-flop back.
Except for their one,
wild?
Damius.
It was
Damius
wild.
is down with it.
Everybody went like this. They went like this. TK was so nice to Ruby. They were like, I've never had everybody in chat be like, Tommy, keep bitching at her. I was very upset with her fucking with you. So, but at the same time, I did flip-flop back because you're a very disingenuous biatch.
I keep it 100.
No, you don't. That's
Keep it
why-
1,000. You just can't
Okay,
detect
I
that.
watched this 5 minutes before your stream. Listen to this. Look at her stupid
There we
head.
are.
Look at the stupid head.
Yeah, there we are.
All right.
Why does she look like that, bro?
I have my theories, but I'm trying to tone
Look
it
at
down.
that.
I don't want to be influenced by the darkness.
Look at
watching
that,
Thorp.
dude.
I know she looks
like
crazy.
John Cena's fucking baby's.
She looks like Ronda Rousey on the off season.
No,
like
Ronda,
I don't know.
on the off season. What the fuck is that?
I don't
that
know.
ain't the
I'm trying
bitch I
not to be
fucking.
mean.
Ben Thorp
Yeah,
looks
it's
more
Ronda Rousey.
handsome than fucking Grace on cam.
And look at Ben's shirt is
Ben
big.
looks
What is
great.
wrong with him?
Ben
I
looks
can't
great.
take
Look at this fucking troglodyte. I'm being serious. I'd fucking smack Ben on the ass and say, let's go in a fucking club and find Maxer. Let's fucking go get it.
Dude, this is a
chick I go like
5-hour
this.
video.
Look how
Where's the-
crazy she looks.
I agree, but you know, I've
hit play. I've never done this.
All right, I'm just
This
gonna
is TK.
It's working.
This is the
Whoa,
of
look,
that.
big patient's calling her out. He said, "Lol, you're just wild in every chat." Yeah, bitch, you lack social skills.
Look
so
at
does your dad.
that.
That's why you're alone. That's why you're alone and fat and broke.
What's up, everybody?
Selling your yeast-infected
Ben
panties.
looks like a mobster. Ben looks great. Ben looks great.
No, he doesn't. He's a
he was
slob.
a little healthier,
No,
lost
but
like
do you not
100
see
pounds
what's one of them two looks?
20 years
Dude,
ago.
his buttons are about to burst.
I know,
For
but at the same time, if
40
you
years.
look, I would say Ben looks fucking camera ready. Grace looks like hell.
He's carrying the visual, I'll say that.
Yes, he definitely is. Okay, let's go.
Unironically,
Let's go. Ben
It's a
W.
foresight in
And
every
I have
direction,
to.
but I guess.
Let's go.
yeah.
Let's
He looks like
bury
a
Grace.
no, he looks like a
I
1970s
was waiting
detective
for
He's
that's
doing
botched
good. He's doing
cat
good.
several
Yeah, he
cases.
does. He's at least living
Oh,
a
I feel like you were
visual.
cooking something up.
Good or bad, it
No,
is
he looks-
a
yeah.
visual.
So
He's handsome enough.
we
He
are,
looks like fucking crazy woman.
examining
He looks crazy.
our when we came back from, let's say, the extended.
Wait, why can't I like?
I
hear
told
them?
this chick I would eat her asshole and suck her
Yeah. Oh,
pussy before I
okay.
bathed her,
We
and
had a
she
little
told
bit of
me
crisis
I'm a
in the
piece
sense
of
that
shit.
you're saying,
Look at that thing.
Jesus isn't really paying the bills.
You
Yeah,
should have
I
been like
freaked
this,
out. I
TK.
was
You could do
crying.
all of it.
Wait, I can't even
And
hear
that's
it.
fine. 'cause,
Okay,
like,
okay. Oh, we're doing the
okay,
get ready
so
for me. We're doing the Ruby.
Maybe
Well,
we're doing the
can I get a
Ruby.
little-
maybe that means like we're cursed, but maybe that means
Wait, I don't even know what they're
something
talking
which-
about because you talked over. I have no idea.
Yeah, we know it's nothing. We know it's
I have not
nothing. Let 'em
retrieved
cook.
anything.
What do you?
Nothing
why
from
are
you.
we doing this with
Nothing
our
from
arms?
them.
Why are we doing this with our
Nothing
arms?
went into my
Are
brain.
we doing this with our arms right now?
was
God.
viable is no longer viable.
Can I give them a little bit of context?
Sure.
What I mean by like
Yeah.
it's not working
They
is
just
like the
won't
whole
give
like
up.
IRL streaming and collabing thing. With OPC Dawn, like we lost money even though it was an extremely cheap.
Bro.
Oh my God! You lost money because you suck.
If I
You
had
lost
met them,
money
I would
because you
100%
watched
believe they were
Tommy,
on meth.
You watched Oliver.
But they're
you
so
watched
fat, so it'd be a
Oliver Da-
different drug. But like,
Ruby,
where
you know
is
what
it
she lost?
going?
Know what she lost? She lost all of the dogs, all the fucking good guys that were in chat that are fucking doing this shit. She
Oh,
watched
that's,
them all come
HR
over
Geiger.
here, and we're over here,
Oh,
and we're spending
Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. That's the album cover he
was
did. H.R. Geiger. You're familiar with his work?
I'm not even gonna try to say his name. I
Yes,
know.
H.R. Geiger is Alien.
Yeah, he did it, but this is Emerson, Lake, and Palmer.
No, okay, so he has books too. Please.
But he did.
Oh,
He
we got
designed
Alien
album
back.
covers
Hey.
back in the 70s.
Yeah, Alien's always gonna come back. Ruby, can I tell you this?
What?
I have my buzz on.
Dude, I have not received anything anywhere
No, I'm
because.
drunk. I'm drunk. Can I say that?
All right. Well, what I say earlier is that they're
It's
always
gonna get
fucking
weird.
with money.
Can I
They
get weird?
live in a car.
No,
I
no,
don't get
Ruby.
it.
What I'm trying to say is this.
And how did they lose money? Damius
No,
paid
I don't
them
care
and
about
they
them.
didn't even
Can we
pay
talk about us?
OPC
Can we
yet.
talk about us real quick? Can we talk about us?
No.
Okay, so Ruby.
Nope. Oh my god.
No.
You had me pull up the fucking demon family just so you could try to talk at the same time going and that's all I heard was that was my experience. And then you're like
Ruby, can you do the chaps on the elliptical? Do you have
even on Kick they know you.
I'm being serious. So Ruby, I've never cranked it to you before.
Oh, this is one of my all-time favorite albums. Great album.
Okay, fine. So
first three
but
Alex
Ruby,
X
but
albums
Ruby,
are
do you know
gold.
when you do the elliptical with that like cheerleader dress and you're like,
Oh my god.
and then
That was a one-time thing.
No, it's sexy. Can it be? Can you live it?
I'm
your
celibate
best-
and no, I'm
What do you mean?
anti that.
You're celibate till you meet TK. When I'm coming to Dan in Washington D.C.
Oh my goodness. He's still talking. Too horny. Say it to chat. Oops.
I
It's
say
fine.
everything that
Too horny for your love.
Too horny. Oh, let's watch that.
No.
I don't. I'm not. You gave me a
Okay, so
5
what
hour
we're doing
fucking
here,
clip.
this is the Tommy King
A
stream.
5 hour
At the
clip
same
of the
time, know what it
incest
is?
evil people
See,
that hate me. Why?
No, at the same time, we should
I
mute
want
her,
the
guys.
Kino.
No, there's a commercial break, so at the same time, she has
No.
to take a piss. Stevie, if you got to go pee, alien background, thank you for always being on stream. Here's a rewind of what happened today. My gosh. Methadone and Ruby went toe-to-toe in their methadone clinics.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
What do you mean? I'm giving a rewind. Go
He's
do
not
it.
on methadone.
Whatever. Why do you shut me down?
Cause you go too hard, you go too weird, you go too long, and sometimes you just gotta interject. Am I wrong? One's in the chat if I should occasionally interject. Two's if I should just
took a piss
shut the
break
fuck up
and
and let
TK
it be
do
the
that.
solo TK show. Look, he's scaring off panelists one by one.
I'm not even gonna look. So at the same time, so what happened today is obviously Ruby had a tough day. I missed that. I'm gonna caveat by this. I do have a giant crush on Ruby, and I do want a TK Ruby arc to happen because it's not that I'm celibate, but I am a little celibate, and she is. But at the same time, I would bust it down for the
That's not
nurse.
celibate.
No,
That's just
calm
like
down.
in
Let me
between
talk.
fucking.
Can I talk?
That's not celibate.
Can
You're
I
not, like,
talk?
You're like literally just in between pussies.
Can I talk? So what it is I think that me and her are super good on camera. We're actually very the same type of people. I'm just Midwest and look a different look, but I'm also been on. I've been there, and she's been there, but she's been on the East Coast. So we could maybe.
What's up, Justin?
Hey,
Good.
what's up?
How's it going?
Yep. Good. No, I don't want. It's okay. You can open it.
All right. Oh, I was gonna show you guys. I wanted to show an example of bullying that happened to a friend. And his name is Fernando. And the stream was this one. I handed him my phone for like 4 minutes so I could buy my little weed gummies. And then apparently he was called an idiot.
No one called him an idiot. Why do you run
I
back to this?
I saw it with my eyes. I saw
Ruby, pause it. Give me 2 seconds.
Pause.
Pause.
This
pause.
is it.
Ruby, pause.
Oh my
2
god, I'm
seconds.
ready.
Let me caveat.
Y'all
I
better
got
be
your back.
ready.
I have your back.
Anyone
There's a
who's
picture
mean.
by your bed. Ruby, there's a picture by your bed with a Mexican fellow and you're wearing these glasses. Stop. Listen to me. There's a picture by your bed.
You're over talking.
Hey Ruby, I got a question.
Sure, what's up?
Yeah, you sure you can make me a mod? It's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you can be a mod. I mean, as long as we just don't ban anyone, but sometimes if someone's being, the thing is, I'm weird. I like when people are mean to me because then I yell back and it adds like a little drama to it. That's like authentic drama. And I like to, it makes me think sometimes. I'm weird like that and lean into it now. So I like my mods to be really light with it, but if you see anyone spamming like the N-word, or if you see anyone who's super bullying someone else, and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is a good learning moment for the mods of what I think the appropriate time is to instantly time out Foreman for calling Fernando an idiot. Fernando, who's not a streamer. No, I'm scared of doing anything with Kick right now, but I appreciate the offer. But I would probably have someone I know a little better do it. And Justin, I know I've gotten to know him over time and he seems like a good guy. So, as long as he doesn't ban anyone, and I'll show you an example of how to like time someone out. And I just timed King out because he can't stop yapping and you didn't give Justin the time to even say hello. Okay. So now let's see what happens. And let's hope. Let's pray, King, that you weren't bullying.
Sometimes. Yeah. You can't trust
Let me see
anybody.
this chat.
Content overflowing. That's right. You guys are gonna be like Ooh, look at the moon. Very much like Gotham City.
Haha, King's being bullied.
Yo, what do you think?
Oh, I see her here. I'll mod you right here.
Yeah, I might get changed when I'm in there. How about here?
Oh.
If you hold the stream while I go in.
Okay.
I
and
just
don't
did it,
touch any of the
Justin.
buttons, but you'll see the chats as they go by. Like,
I'm gonna
the
get the
stream
wrench,
right
but
there,
be
and that'll
careful
earn
with
the
the wrench.
$2.
Don't
Yeah.
abuse
Great.
the wrench. All right, let's see what happens.
This is amazing. Awesome. This is great. Hey, everybody. How you doing, everybody? Kind of nervous. I don't like being live, but it's okay. It's all right. Smoking my cigarette. Nicotine fan. Nicotine fiend. Oh my God, I need a cigarette. So I got one right now.
Shush.
Well, God bless the whole nation, the whole world. Amen.
I think it's a beautiful message. All right, let me see who's bullying. I'm gonna look at this chat.
Beautiful today. Oh my God. So
Yes,
good.
there was one comment in there, and they say timeout, Justin.
Look at the birds
You
flying.
ain't gonna do that.
Time out.
Okay.
No, shut up. Whoever said that, I'm gonna time out for 10 seconds.
What's
That's
up,
a little
everybody?
warning shot.
Yes.
10 seconds.
I'm here. I'm live.
Here, this is like when the velociraptor is teaching the baby how to hunt. So what you can do right now, Justin, is you can time out that person for 10 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Just make sure you hit the right person. I sometimes ban people right after they gift me. It's happened more than once. I just feel horrible if anyone it fucked with their head. They're like, why does she hate me now? It's an accident. But yeah, so that's what happens when you're bad. Edward says Ruby unbanned 666 writer. He's sad. Oh, he's been he made a whole documentary trying to make me out to be an animal abuser because I called animal control to help a freaking raccoon. Yeah. I just
I'm out. I'm not gonna watch this shit until
Shall I
think that I
plug
was
my
rude
here?
to her friend. I was never fucking rude to her friend. Fuck you guys and fuck her.
I didn't say defensive already. Interesting. I'm afraid of what I'm about to see in this chat. Let's see.
Oh, what's going on? Yeah, they're telling us to time me out or something. I don't know. We ain't gonna do that.
My chat is, you have to understand, my chat is insane. They're all crazy. No offense, guys. But a lot of them, they're silly. I'll say they're not necessarily all crazy, but there are some legitimately people like Ryder or people who they want to mess with your head. Do you get that? Do you know trolling versus bullying? Do you know those? Do you know about that stuff?
Yeah, so I'm gonna look at the comments real quick, who said it. Yeah, scroll up.
Laser focus, baby. Boom, boom.
Trying to scroll up. Yeah.
Guys, don't test your. Don't please. Oh my god.
Oh, it was a Monrento.
M-O-N-T. Guess what? I'll tell you about Monty Arrow.
Monty Arrow did.
AKA Monrito. I'll tell you. They were banned from my chat for how long? Like a year, brother. Or, well, I don't know. Maybe a couple months. Boo-hoo!
So he says, hi, Justin.
No, time
you should time everyone out. That's what this guy saying. I don't care what that guy says. I just looked at the question.
Don't listen. Don't listen to chat. You just have to ignore chat, basically. If you look on any video, there's chat that's you can post a flower and someone will be like, listen, I want to rape that flower. People are crazy. No matter what you do you know what they say to me? Oh my God.
This is a normal like
Oh my-
chat, like compared to normal. To
Bro. Well, I'm gonna wrap up. I'm very hungry. It's been 3.5 hours of Ruby Online, which is pretty long for
can
Ruby
you
Online.
mod me real quick on Kick or?
Yeah, thank you for me. Thank you for making me a mod.
Can you
So-
type something in the Kick chat and so it'll pop up?
I topped in. Let's see.
I didn't see it. Here we go. Let's see if there's an easy way to do that.
Yeah.
Now we can just find
Oh
out.
my gosh, it's giving me
some
no.
other-
I think it's new to use StreamYard on that, but I'll
Okay.
have to go through my settings and like look through that.
Gotcha.
And I need
Yeah,
to add hashtags so people can find me. Apparently, is the thing.
Yeah, I ask you nicely, Ruby, and you let it happen. Nice. Ask you nicely.
What?
Because you know me long enough.
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay, I'm sorry. My chat is totally crazy. Don't take it personal.
Mhm.
Let's watch some puppy videos and then we'll just.
Question.
All right, we're back. What the fuck are you tripping on? What's chat doing? They were being rude?
Yeah.
Ruby.
No,
Look here,
don't do that.
Why are you crying, Neha Pardesi?
No, Ruby!
So if it's cute, then you cry.
Ruby, no! Fuck this! What
Yes,
time?
it's that time.
No! You have an hour and a half.
Yes.
No!
Yes, it is that
You have
time.
an hour and a half.
Bro!
9:30.
Oh wait, no. Oh wait, it's almost fucking. Wait, I don't know what time. It's 8:56.
9:30, bitch.
I need to eat dinner. I didn't even think I had
No,
lunch.
don't. Then give me the stream. Do not play
I
no
cry-
fucking.
Dude, do we need to replay me crying?
What do you? No, you freak.
Hey, Ruby, let me know if you have a live stream tomorrow.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
What'd you just say?
I probably will. I've been trying to do more laptop streams instead of the phone streams because people like the laptop
What?
streams now more. It goes
No,
back and
hey,
forth.
Justin.
What did I do?
Never talk
What
to
did I
her again. This is my girlfriend, Justin. Okay? She's for your content. Don't ask her what day she streams. I don't even know what day she streams.
I
And
stream
we
like
are
every
in love.
day, bro. Look at how many. I just surpassed 800 videos. I do like 50 live streams a month.
I know.
I remember when you had like 3.
I know. I used to be so sparse in my live streams.
So at
I
same
would
time,
do like
don't ever.
once a week for like
Holy
1
shit,
hour
Ruby doesn't
randomly.
need this stress. Shit, fuck, man. Calm down, Junior. Who are you, Matthew?
No bullying, King.
What do you? Who am I bullying?
Everyone stop it. Ah,
What do you
God.
mean? I'm not bullying
No,
anyone.
everyone don't. Justin, do not listen to chat. They're intentionally being. You know what? Chat, do you want to play messy?
She's
you wanna play
my
messy,
bitch.
chat?
She's my new girlfriend.
Do you want to play messy, chat?
No, it's done. Okay, Justin, it's weird. We are doing this weird thing. We're dating, but we don't have sex yet. I've never finger banged her. I've never even ate her pussy yet. But we're gonna do it. Okay?
Delulu.
What do you me? Could you imagine me eating that thing?
Oh my God. Wow, that resulted in a multi-minute timeout. Will he even come back to say bye? Chat. Ones for. Aww. See, this is better than King talking about pussy. We get it. One for King. Dirty. Talking against our will. Or 2, 4. We'll see. I know he's gone full fucking talk a lot of calling.
I started permission you're going live though.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about Tommy King.
tomorrow. You don't mind going live tomorrow? Huh?
I'm like, there's like a 95% chance I will, but some days I wake up and I just feel off, and then I'll decide to like take a day off that day. But I mostly feel compelled to do this quite frequently.
I want to say thank you for being my friend and all this stuff.
No, thank you for being a friend and for coming on the panels. I was like seeing you. We saw you last night on trivia. How did that go? I ended up falling asleep. How was it? It was good.
Oh, I forgot they still do those.
Dude, it was the chat to be in last night. Let me check it out. Chaotic Truth is there. Every celebrity was there. Look.
Your chat is just going crazy tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. That's that.
So you have to find a new methadone clinic, or?
Dude. Yeah, that's a problem for tomorrow. But the options, it is what it is. So I either am going to smooth it over with them either tomorrow or by Friday, or I'm literally just going to see if there's anything else around. I saw there's a place in Hamden, but like that's so much further. And then I would have to go every day anyway. So my best bet is to swallow my pride and go back and apologize for being crazy.
So the trivia live stream is from last night. We did.
Oh yeah.
We don't have to watch it, but I mean, like, what was the topic?
I want to watch some of the. Damn, we already almost okay.
It needs to be one that's like based off of Ruby lore, like trivia.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Listen.
I'll fuck you in the ass? Is he saying that?
Oh my god.
Legend left her in the dining hall, man.
She
Whoa,
had like
Gummy, I didn't know you were such a player, sir. Okay.
Who said this?
Which of these countries are members of the European Union today? Select all that apply.
Oh God.
Hey, Ruby.
Oh God.
All but Switzerland.
It'd be cool if you did something like this on your channel, though. Like trivia like this.
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing something a little more wholesome because it's been very drama focused lately, and I do want to have a lighter element. I mean, A Little Angels is coming back, so I don't want to overbook myself, but I do want to maybe periodically just do a different kind of show where it's more like quizzes or just like something fun, like a game for chat. You know, something just a little more wholesome than, you know.
Hey, Randy, we never had beef. He's just a pussy. That's all.
Except for like a Friday night game streams. That was good.
Stevie, people are interested in this fight with you and Napstar. It's becoming.
Well, he's too much of a pussy to get up on panel, though. That's the thing. So there's no beef. Like,
he was on the panel for trivia last night, and I was like, bro, so you're like going around, you're doing your channel, you're on panels, but you'll say this, you just can't do that. You can't. Well, I guess you can do whatever you want, but by now it's like, come talk it out, or like.
No, I don't care. He's like a try-hard poser. Like, he's never seen a pussy in his life, so. Like, Justin gets way more pussy than Napstar.
I bet, honestly. And who can participate in Lowe's trivia? Is everyone welcome to join, or only the panelists? I think people in the chat are welcome to join too, but there might be a limited number. I'm not positive, so. But I don't know. Maybe I should look up like a little. There's like a YouTube game, but I don't know how to do one with like chat. I'm very tech retarded.
I would be willing to like kick Napstar's ass in real life, but he won't show up for that either. So
I get that urge to violence. Trust me, I get it. Universal. What is up? How are you? We're just watching I fell asleep because I'm an old lady. I fell asleep at like 11 or something. So it looks like I missed a lot. So we were just peeking in, and then Justin was back up on the panel. So we wanted to see what the trivia was about. And
So you could do trivia thing like this on your channel, like put the link out for it though, like on the top though. Something like that. It would be a good stream. Huh.
Yeah. I'll have to look into that.
what was the answer to this one right here? I'm guarantee you it's all of them but Switzerland.
I don't even know, honestly.
You have to, like,
I'm so
push
ignorant.
the buttons for that.
Like, you don't mind having a game stream like this.
So, come on.
I want to be more chill because my streams get like a little too aggro, a little too drama, and I don't want to alienate people from coming on panel because it's always so crazy, you know. I want different people to feel welcome. I don't know. All right, let's see with it.
Germany and Spain. It
Oh
is
my
Germany
gosh,
and
I got
Spain.
it.
So shout out to you, whoever got that correct. We got Peter North in first, James in second, Ava moved up to third. Shout out to you. OPC Skull in fourth, and Dan's mustache in fifth.
Can we do one like
I think someone was
Friday,
named Thanks Mary too.
like a trivia night?
All right, so this one is for another.
Let me see if there's like a quick. All right, I'm gonna Google trivia game. Let me see if there's something.
Trivia game.
You can do
Trivia
trivia, but it's all like Ruby lore.
for StreamYard. I don't fucking know.
Trivia, but it's all like Ruby lore.
Oh, I
I
guess
don't know if you could do like on stream, sort of.
What the fuck?
I guess
My
that's
phone
the
is on the whole
Kahoots.
fucking time.
Let me just try the Kahoot. Okay. Jack Lowe's whoops. Fuck, this is already way too hard. I'm not doing this.
We
you
could
guys
do it
can
for like
do it.
Sunday or whatever you figure
Bro,
out.
all right, I'm going back to puppies.
Hey, chat.
Yeah, I
No,
agree.
No,
Universal.
you can't go.
Highlight
Can't go
Universal's
back
comment.
into
I agree.
puppies. You tricked me and you fucking banned me and you pulled me back in at a left field.
Ruby
Yeah.
Lore trivia. I
No,
guess there is. There's
no,
a lot of there at this
No,
point.
fuck this.
Oh,
Chat
yeah,
and
show
everyone,
otters.
you're a fucking soothsayer.
I'm not showing my feet on panel.
No, Justin,
Fuck
shut your
you all.
mouth. I'm sitting on top of you
Guys.
right now. No, fuck you, Ruby. You
Yes.
fucking pulled me back in and I didn't know.
Come on. Don't make me Parro you.
I don't know if he's gonna get banned or not.
Who?
I don't know.
Yeah, guys, watch it.
Yeah.
Well, no one's getting banned. No one's allowed to get banned. But we do time people out now.
Dick Cheese says, Justin, your nipples.
What's wrong, man? What's wrong is this? I
See,
was
it's stuff
looking all
like that
over
you
my
have to be
house.
able to. If you want to come
shut
up
your
on panel,
mouth.
you
Take
are
a
going to have to
bathroom
laugh.
break. Take a bathroom break. Why UJ? So thank you, chat. Everyone wants to know why TK's upset. Because my new fiance, we have this whole thing going. We're trying to have a very...
All right. Thank you, King. King, a great talent and member of the community. Sometimes he gets a little weird. He gets a little blah, 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 which I relate to. But this is my show to blah, blah, blah on. And you need to make your own show. Or maybe I will do like another channel. I was thinking, I want a backup channel. I'm thinking about backups. I'm paranoid, okay? I know that the ops are after me. They're waiting for me to fuck up. People are saying math, huh?
I do like your live streams though.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
glad you
Yeah,
like that.
Ruby Kim, bros. Ruby Kim. Thank you,
Ruby.
Chad, for actually... She is exactly...
You got
She's
some Brantley's
Ruby
in the
Star.
chat.
Ruby Star. All of a sudden, she's Ruby Star, who TK
She just-
was the first man that always showed her
She had to drop you
peace and
backstage.
respect. Justin, no one likes Sonic 3. Take a break. Now, all I gotta say this. I love Sonic 3. Knuckles shows up. But you gotta take a second. I'll say it like this. Ruby, you can't just throw me in the back.
Wait. I
Wait,
just got
what?
the... Bro, fuck.
What do you do?
Who?
I just got a threat from whoever the fuck that cunt Grace gave my number out to some random fucking number, and they were like asking me to help them get subs, and now they just messaged me, I'm going to reveal your phone number on all Discords. You'll have to change your number. Then do it, bitch. Suck my dick.
That's easy work.
Suck my dick. I'll post yours back, idiot.
701-660-9782, faggot. Get it fucking right, dude. Pussy. Numbers are easy to
What
fucking
is
change,
this?
you pussy.
What
That's
the
so
fuck?
gay.
I'm
Justin,
posting this
tell
in my
King to
Discord.
shut his mouth.
Why
Ruby
are
is
people
your bitch.
such
Who's
losers?
Grundle?
Like,
And I'm not going to post his number unless he
No.
wants to go that route, which is fucking insane.
Yeah,
because I won't
super
help you
stupid.
get YouTube subs. Who the fuck are you? Oh my god, I called this person. They sound insane. Like,
You called
go
him?
ahead, dude. Give me your worst, bitch. That's
You
the last
called him?
thing
Hold
that
on,
hasn't
you
happened
called
to me.
him?
So go ahead, buddy.
Ruby, you've never
Knock
even
yourself
called
out.
me once.
I need an upgrade on my phone
You called
anyway.
him?
So it'll help me do that.
No, NDR. You called him, Ruby?
What?
Are you gonna say that you called
They
that
texted
man?
me. They said,
What do you mean?
"Hey, Ruby."
No, hold the fuck on. Are you gonna tell me that you fucking reply to your fucking DMs?
This is a text to my phone.
There's
Ruby, it's either it's gonna be you and I or it's not gonna be you and I.
the text right there.
Yeah, I hear it. Everyone, no, shut.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Just don't even just ignore it.
Everything's gonna be okay, Ruby. Huh? Of course, I still like Ruby. Huh? Of course.
I'm texting them back. Sorry. Dude, this bitch is just a gift that keeps on giving bullshit. Unreal. Like, Grace. I would like for us to not take things in the IRL direction, the doxing direction, all that bullshit direction. Stop escalating, you retarded, death-oriented fucking cunt. And don't give out my fucking number, you fucking retard.
I'm trying to get to it.
If you change it, it'll be. Well, you had to get one a couple years ago when you threw your phone in the
My
water.
phone is busted, and I actually do need a new phone, so it wouldn't be the worst thing. But
Yeah.
I asked them where they got my number, and that's what they said. I
Do they
said,
actually
"Where
know
did
it?
you
No,
get
no, no,
my
no.
number?"
No.
They said Grace gave it to me, and then they wouldn't give me their thing. They gave me some ad. They said, "Can you help me get more subs? I'll give you a cash up," and I ignored them. And then they said, "Are you gonna help me get to 100?" I ignored them again. And then they said this threat. I'm
Oh
going
my
to reveal your
God.
phone number and on all your Discords, and you'll have to change your number. I'm so sick of this dumb shit.
Just for 100 subs.
Ruby,
That's so dumb.
it's
Like, what the fuck? Like, so
They're ju-
degenerate.
they're just scammers. Huh.
No, it's this evil whore just is relentless.
I just recently changed my number, so I mean it's not that big of a deal. You just
I know, true.
let the people you know.
Really, actually, it gives me like a panic attack when people call me. So honestly, it'd be doing me a favor. I really do not give a fuck.
Everything's gonna be okay, Ruby. I promise.
I'm not that worried about it. I just told him, do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it right back. Whatever.
Dude, here's the thing. What if you do change it and people keep calling the next person who gets your number? Like they're just gonna be harassing random people.
This is such a niche upon niche upon niche issue. Like, what are two people gonna call me? It's not like she has some audience. She has like some sway over. Like, everyone hates her.
Hey, Ruby. Huh. I never get out no information on my channel. Huh. No information.
Yeah, that's smart. I thought this person was a friend, but they're an absolute soulless cunt. She used to be physically okay looking. She's gone way downhill in all quantifiable ways. And it's both sad to watch, but also satisfying because she's been so incredibly cruel to me for no reason. Tried to give her a place to stay, to get away from her very obviously abusive father. That's why you're not getting donos. You're not even bright enough to realize you can't just like have him in another room. Like you're
Saint
that
Elmo's
fucking
Fire.
dependent on him to
She
make
said
any
she-
content.
She said they don't reissue numbers for 5
Like
years.
for example, you're
That's
not supposed to
crazy.
put stuff on the internet, sort of. Huh? So you keep it that in private. Yeah, time Edward out.
Bro, no, everyone. I'm ending the stream. This is getting. I'm tired. Tired. Thank you, everyone, for coming on.
Yeah, I'll be praying for you, Ruby.
Thank you, everyone. Give me your prayers to navigate this natural methadone disaster that has happened. And thank you for tuning in to this almost 4-hour stream. So
I still can leave you comments on your channel.
you still can't believe what?
Still get to leave comments on your channel. I can still.
Yeah,
comment
I
on
like.
that.
I'm weird. I like hearing people make jokes that can seem really mean.
Yeah.
So, but that's not for everyone. And if you don't like it, I get that. But every time you come up on my panel, people are gonna make jokes. That's like every chat. You don't notice that?
Do you still want me to still come on your panel still?
Only if you want to, but it sometimes seems like it upsets you, and that makes me concerned. You know, I don't want you to be upset from anything happening on my show, you know, but at the same time, I also want my audience to feel like they can make jokes without being banned, you know, because I used to ban people too much. I'm trying to pull back on that and just time people out instead if they're misbehaving.
Hey, Ruby, I'm still good to be on your panels. I'm good with it.
All right, awesome. Yeah. For me, I just got used to it, you know, and now I think it's funny, you know, and it gives you something to vibe off of. It's good for the algorithm, people talking. It only really works out for you in the long run. But everyone, thank you so much for watching this.
I'm not gonna pay attention to chat. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go. Sometimes I have to do that, you know, but I like to be very interactive with the chat, and everyone has their own preferences, you know. It's about just balancing and respecting each other. So thank you for coming up, Justin.
Here. Oh, come on, Ruby. God.
I'm losing my voice.
Okay, can we do
I
this?
wept. I laughed.
I know, you did. Okay,
You
we
cried.
did. Oh my God. Okay, so that got
Why
weird.
the tear? Oh my God. Say just a regular bye.
I'm not gonna say a regular goodbye.
All right, then I'm gonna have to leave this on a weird term with you.
Once?
One.
Ruby,
Two.
Ruby, how about this? Ruby, how about this?
3. Sorry, Stevie. Always a pleasure.
Yep.
All right, chat. Thank you for joining. I'm actually like losing my voice, and I ate a whole bag of weed gummies. I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna go watch someone else be the star, be the entertainer, and that might just be Dalmatian Dog, who totally lied when he said he was gonna come on my panel. So, but it was a great panel anyway. I got to bitch about the clinic. We got to talk about potentially meeting up with Savage in South Carolina, maybe even DDOG. A lot of things are on the table. We are in the brainstorming and locking it down phase. It is happening mid-July. Okay, get ready. That's very soon. Sooner than you think, and time is in fact moving faster. So let me pick an outro video. I want something long. Let's do a nice long one. Bye. Wait, I didn't even hit end. Bye, bitches.
I'm not gonna shut up until you shut the fuck up.
No, okay, so when you did that dance in the DC, right, with the white dress, I felt a drip, like, as you were getting up. I don't know what it was. I swear to God.
I had these
spent
messages.
$20 to tell
I didn't spend
Keemstar
$20.
and 5,000 people. Let's see.
Yeah,
said,
somebody.
Who's the Goon King now? You spent $20 to announce that. So let's welcome Methadone to the stage. Hey.
I'm wearing one.
Ah! Shut the fuck up!
It's lighter pink. Wait.
Look a
Yeah, I'll
little
read it. It says,
closer.
"Hey Keem, it's Deluminate. Who you think the third party was gonna expose you was? Shouldn't have tried embarrassing me for gooning."
Oh, so you're gonna shut up so we can play this, or are you gonna keep going? You wanna keep going? No, I'm not gonna shut up until you shut the fuck up.
Bro, let Ruby do her thing. Let her do her little walk.